This is 1, 2, 3, go. This is 1, 2, 3, go. Hey, there it is. That's the sound. Hey, welcome back to the stream. So we're gonna continue from yesterday. Even about to. Yeah, this is what we did. This is what we did. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do Mavis story and probably just continue on with the Infinite Tower. And that's probably it. That's probably what we are gonna do. I didn't even do this. Oh no. I don't have any. Will I reset this? I have no choice. But if I do want to have. Yeah. If I want to little wheel, let's go. I'm gonna do this. There's a height. Probably will lose, but they're just gonna hope. Yeah. Oh, mommy. At this point, I'm not even looking at the enemy. It's gonna be like using up the points, and hopefully we get at least 10 of the maze copy to be able to summon her. Oh, they have 4 now. They have 4 who gives a point. Okay, so only one is 0. Oh, I just noticed. There is a thing, like, like if it's only one Jinjuya, even though she is like resonance 6, I can still kill her with Javid and Archibald. So it's more of a problem with resonance and divinate at this point, the ones that I cannot kill. If it's like a enemy is at the same level as myself, it should be no problem. Look at that. Look at that. still gonna wake up after this. I don't know how I even managed to win this. Like once they wake up, oh, their skills are on cooldown. Yeah. Their skills are on cooldown. Look at that. Poison lasts for 5 turns. Shoot. Oh, it's so critical. Nice. Full of Mavis there. Look at that. I'm dying. It's because of one swing. That's how good one swing is.
The show's not over.
Yeah, so let's we already used up all of our chances there. Hopefully we have enough for this championship. Yep. 15. Now I can fuse her. So at least I got her. Not with the resonance, but I don't really need her resonance. No Hime. So let's go. It's like, what is this? I didn't even do this. So while we are waiting, yeah, I'm gonna do this first. Like the dailies, let's go. Before we go to Mavis story. And 5 more tricky. Let's go. And everyone is asking for Javid. That's quite rare, you know. Like people asking for Javid. And what's next? This one. I haven't even watched Blast Story. Need to do it one day.
Swap to a new record or
No.
new tasks. Swap to a new record or some new tasks. Swap to a new record or some new tasks.
Okay, and then nope. This. Okay, let's go to here. The expedition from yesterday.
On September 15th, Excerpt Studios' 15th album, Dislyte Music.
And then do if my teammate up here. Up here. Okay, let's go. So now we only left with the story now. Oh yeah, you need to sell some equipment first. Top manage. Filter, only the tools. And then I'm gonna need to do this properly. Okay. Because we are already running out of slot. So Goggles is the one over here. We have headphones. So rings with attack, defense, and HP. Ring away. Headphones. Also boots actually. Go, both sell. There we go. You should have enough slot now. But if I do want to clear up some more, I can just go with this. The ones with attack and defense in there. Slot. Wait. Healer slot are going away, but not the ones with trouble. This one. And then the one with attack and HP. Yep, and that's how you sell equipment. Okay, let's go to here. Ends in 11 hour. Look at that, 11 hours left. And I haven't even, I've already done this yet. Continue with the story. It is my best friend. Another thing with tinge with a hint of excitement. Let's go. Oh yeah, I do want to go with the music. Oh no. Maybe it's true. I just have a big hat in front of the mirror and smile. Oh, I'm just smile. Like you got this. Mitakaki Quarter. The reason from communicate does not her. The screen reads Miss Feng. Ooh, this is your first mission out in the field. So maybe she is in the logistic department together with Feng Nuxi. Mona and David will be your partners today. The most important part of teamwork is putting your expertise to good use. Expertise nothing to go is they aren't dead, are they? Ooh, I like her stockings. Oh, there's bones in it. Doing that while on your mission, it is important to maintain close contact with your comrades at all times. Just be careful. Dear Miss Frank, I'll do my best. Oh my god, her smile is so lovely. Maybe hangs up and sigh. Good gracious, have I really not gotten stronger since my transformation? Is that why everyone treats me like a child? That is my chance. I'll show them my true strength and prove that I can handle myself as an office chief. Nice. Mavis arrives at the rendezvous point when it can be seen waiting at the lobby entrance. Morning. Oh, it's just in time, maybe. What do you think of my outfit? As usual, David. Is that a marigold? Got that right. It smells all Hallows Eve. He told you Mavis had good taste. Hey, it's just only being nice, so you won't keep nagging her about it. Just jealous, aren't you? Time time for nonsense. Listen up. Time to explain our mission. Our target's an abandoned theme park on the outskirts of Hazlitt. We've received several reports of disappearances. Investigation was transferred to the Union due to a lack of progress. After all, due to the unique nature of the location, there is possible marijuana activity. Abandoned theme park. What's up? There's no one's here, and now we're going to an abandoned theme park. Don't you think that's the plot of a horror movie? Exactly. Yes, there won't be any ghosts in the theme park, will there? I thought her specialty is talking to ghosts. Why is he afraid of ghosts? Cut your tongue. Are you afraid of ghosts? Of course not. Let's get this mission over with. Don't want it getting in the way of hello, deep breath. Yeah. Okay, so I do want to turn on the music first. Because the voice actor in this game is weird. Like they put the voice actor in the music, not the SFX. Let's go. It seems that all sorts of gyrate. As Daz approaches the trio arrives at the agreed-on coffee shop. Across the street sits the deserted theme park. The shop is empty, like only the owner busy cleaning up behind the counter. But I said they would wait for us here with my notepad ready. You sure are taking this seriously? Well, let's ask the manager first. Oh, I need to listen to this music. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna put on my headphone. Like I think the music is nice. Let's go. Yeah, the music is nice. Figure I called you here to discuss it in person. Oh, then let's cut to the chase. Time is of the essence. Ready, Mavis? Okay, time of the incident. You know, this noise is coming from the theme park. Because every day around midnight, that's where I think it's very important. So, oh my god, this background music reminds me of an old school PlayStation 1 RPG game. Ooh, festival in an abandoned theme park. I couldn't believe my eyes. This is also. Oh, maybe this is where Mavis gonna meet with Archibald. Yeah. And him with the guitar and love for music. This is just. Oh my god, this is just so adorable. Oh, maybe every time I got asked that, but this is 10 years ago. This also never seen. Because I'm sure I don't know what I do with myself. As a child, I remember much. I remember this coffee shop. Yeah, I got the chance to go back to this place. I got to the point. David. My god. Yeah, there was a boy out there. Yeah. I need to use Mavis. Let's just bring Archibald here. Now, why Archibald gonna be so strong here with Mavis?
Good night.
Didn't even reach Gaius. Hey, let's go. The clock strikes midnight, the trio steps foot into the deep part. The party is shrouded in the dead silence of night. Hear the creaking sound of wind blowing through the bird. Walking so fast. Maybe see several park maps on the shelf at the entrance. Ooh. It seems like it should still be of some use. The main path. Before this place isn't that big, we're already pretty far from the miracle. There should only be some small Miramon wandering around here. Alright, we should let our guard down though. Following the markings on the park map, they begin searching for clues along the main path. Hey, I feel something called grabbing my wrist. Just a very good around your wrist there. Oh, it really is haunted. It's a normal flank. The all hello seas. Just look at all the marigolds around it. Like there should be anyone coming here. Yeah, someone decorating an abandoned theme park. That should be suspicious. Something's not right. Anyway, ever since we got here, it feels like we're being followed. Just a hunch. To get going, maybe this isn't feeling good. I think David is the one who's not feeling good. They should still be there. Scary with Canada. Weren't you breaking away? What a hero you are? How you are gonna ace this mission? It's been going in circles. We don't want to get this mission over. Find this music anyway, no point in chasing our tails. You propose to speed up and search for Miramon. It's what I need to report back here immediately. Not like this fucking shoots anyway. Wait, okay, shoot yourself. Let's say David takes a fork in the path and walks off in another direction. Maybe that's too dangerous. He wants to be miserable, go on his own, all the better. I think David's gonna be gone. Yes, he can see ghosts. And she cannot see any. You worry about even if David does. Ghosts can't interact with the physical world. They just linger here with unfulfilled wishes. Just worried about Miramon. Longer than he looks, he actually hope he does run into ghosts. Get an attention seeker all huddled up in a ball, scared out of his wits. David is an attention seeker. Okay, what is this? What is maybe talk to ghost? What? Who the hell put mind control down? I think it makes more sense than stealth, you know, like us. Like nobody should ever pick stealth as Mavis' specialty.
Good night.
It suddenly becomes slow motion. Let's go! Shadow and Light. Ooh, look at that! Day of the Dead. Them continue searching for clues as they need the plaza stage. It's still pretty creepy without anyone here though. Remember this place being packed? You came here when you were younger? I came here to see the floats in the parade. It was actually on All Hallows Eve. So then I got separated from my parents when the parade starts. I was so scared. I saw a kid about my age. He played a guitar. He had with him to cheer me up. Ooh! A guitar? Who is that? I remember it being too big for him, but he didn't seem to like him playing it. With a smile, he asked me what was wrong. He took me to the visitor center where I found my parents. They were scared just as much as me. Keep in touch after that? After when I found my parents, I thought he was gone. Because around the stage, the Mavis and Mona are still left where they started. No music, no sign of Miramon. Come back during the day. Oh, look at that! Just when Mona began to feel a sense of unease, the one speedplex stage suddenly illuminated with light. He's a handsome boy. He's a pretty boy. Look at that Archibald. The boy stands in the middle, takes a bow, and then picks up his guitar and begins playing. Is that? What did it before? What's that? Watch the boy on stage and trance in his own performance, not even looking up as he plays. Can you see the boy on stage? On the stage? What do you mean? I don't see anything. Boy is a ghost? Oh my god, Archibald is already dead. Oh no. So Archibald is a ghost. No wonder One Swing Icon is a ghost. Let's go fight the middle one. Ooh. What? I don't even know what's the use of Mona here with her AoE. At least the second skill is good, like it steals AP, but yeah, the only thing useful on her skill set is the first skill. And David is the one who do the job here. And this is why I put David as some rare esper that is still useful at the end game. It's just that it's very niche and you shouldn't be using him, but in some cases you do want to try to use him, you know, like he is fun. Our exit representation. Also, the way the trio seems to be at their limit. There's too many Mirawan. Where are they coming from anyway? They're all converging on this location. There's no end to them. Longer when we are there. This place is speaking up to outrun them if we speed up. Wait back at the entrance. Final times. He sees the boy clutching his guitar, silently gazing at her from a distance. The story becomes shorter and shorter. Still remember the story of Yamato is very, very long. And also the story of Lian. Lian is also, her story is very long. Ooh, looks like it's never rated out. What was it that stays? That boy. His first light begins to break, one and David still remain absent. Their communication being out of service. Heart pounding, Mavis re-enters the park. However, there is no sign of Mona and David or Miramon. What now? Oh, she is alone. Vertical is neither of her comrades. Inside is mixed fun. How is the investigation going? He's still on the way. No, it's not a good time. I'll call you back later. Oh my god, you can you dare hang up on your superior? The way to my first species. You really are special. Yes, she is special. I feel like the only thing special about me is my big hat. Size and silhouette. Mona not as optimistic and adaptable as that David. No. That is like I don't think he's adaptable. Like he is narcissistic. You'll be able to see ghosts. I will just think I'm afraid. Didn't notice that. You're not just able to see ghosts, you're able to access a matter to everyone, like channel you to communicate with them. Just remain calm and complete the task at hand. Good luck. Yes. Yes, just believe yourself, Mavis. Carefully something suspicious. I need to contact this boomer request back up, then proceed with the mission. Lead to another world, but first I need more intel. Yes, let's go search the abandoned theme park by yourself. What can go wrong? Like you said it yourself just now, it's like the start of every horror movie. Archibald there, nice, the title. Of Gyrate, on the coffee or cleaning hunter. Welcome, how's the investigation? It's been occurring more frequently. I only started hearing it recently. It's hard to say. The theme park was always so busy. I can't say for sure how long. When the park was abandoned after the Shackled Miracle, the music became really noticeable. Experiences only started happening recently. Music is my biggest suspicion at the moment. Those Miramon don't explain all the disappearances. Explanations according to our intel in the Miramon, like the mental capacity to kidnap people. New type of Miramon, it's possible. Yeah, we haven't got any new type of miracle. You remember the stage in the podcast? I saw boy on the stage playing guitar, but my comrades didn't see anything. After the special ability asked me to see and speak with ghosts. This boy with the guitar isn't of this world. Give me more details. A boy about my height, with red hair carrying a large guitar. You know him? Yes. No one puts out an old newspaper from below the counter and sit to Mavis. I'm guessing you're referring to Archibald. Look at this. Mosaic of photos printed on the newspaper. It contains a boy with fiery red hair, who I saw yesterday. This answer after stage collapse at the All Hallows Music Festival resulted in multiple injuries and death of a 10-year-old contestant. October 30th. Oh my god, right at Halloween! This newspaper is 10 years old. Ooh, it's 2028 then in Gyret. So hopefully in 2028 we can all have superpower by then. Music festival was held shortly after the park opened, but the massive stage collapsed. The crowd led to a stampede, and Archibald was one of the victims. He used to live in this neighborhood. He used to love playing guitar. Jacob will arrive. I understand. Sorry to cause you all this trouble. No matter, I appreciate it. Wish you all the best. Yes.
Cheer for me!
Yeah, cheer for me. Real invitation. Within Team Park, as night falls, once again Mavis returns to where she saw Archibald and quickly flips through her notebook in search of clues. Checking there weren't any signs of Miramon during the day and no sign of David and Mona. Then leaves Archibald. Ooh, hey, what you looking at? Hi, Archibald. My god, without the mask, he's so cute. He's so cute without the mask. Oh, you can see me? Hi, I'm Archibald. Mysterious boy. And his hat is a different one compared to the Archibald that we have. Maybe I'm guessing you can see ghosts, huh? I've seen about it. They've all been friendly and helped me out quite a lot. Oh, no. It's gonna be totally a different scenario if you read manga. And there is this manga called... Oh yeah, I forgot the name. Let me search a little bit. What is it? Tales of the Unusual, yes. But Mieruko-chan, yes. There is this manga called Mieruko-chan, and you should read it. You know, it's very, very good. Like the girl in that comic can see ghosts, but it's not as friendly ghosts as this one. You know, like it results in a life and death situation. You know, being able to see ghosts. Otherwise, they fall between. Without gently touching and feeling the contour of his hand. Shake hands like this. Hi, I am Mavis. Oh my god, she can shake hand with ghosts? Pause for a second, it looks up and smiles at Mavis. You are so interesting. Do you want to play with me, Mavis? Sounds awesome. Yeah, smiling Archibald turns around while humming a happy tune. This is a song you performed on stage yesterday. Wow, you remember. It's a good song. I wrote it. Come on, this way. Comes onto the stage, spins around to show the stage to Mavis with a smile. You performed yesterday, didn't you? Yes, that's right. So how about I play another song for you now? It'd be great, but before that, let me ask you: do you remember seeing any Miramon here while you were playing yesterday? Oh, those big guys. They got separated after being surrounded by Miramon. Have you seen them? I mean, you got separated for one whole day. I cannot imagine that, you know, everything should be still be alright. A girl with an orange hat and a boy with a loud personality. And I was just here playing my guitar since no one could see me anyway. Left the stage after seeing you guys battle. See where they went? I came here during the day and didn't find any trace of them. Why have I seen the Miramon again? I'm sorry, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that actually brings me some question, you know? Like, I always wonder, like, if I die and become a ghost, what will I do, you know? I will probably go around, like, you know, analyzing how can I interact with people, and then seeing how people ignore me, and probably, you know, just walk around, go and see what other people are doing, and maybe then I will have a chance to actually, you know, look at other people's stories, and then explore the world. Yeah, that would be probably my bucket list if I become a ghost, you know. Like, because I love hearing stories. That's why I also play games and you know, read every single stories, mostly, and also it will be a really good chance. Like, if I become ghost and I'm not tethered into any location, like especially the location where I died, then I would love to actually go around the world. Like, it would be really fun to actually walk to, let's say, like Japan or something, and walk on the sea. Like, it will take me like months or years until I can reach Japan, but it will be a really good experience, you know, like walking on the sea. Walking on the sea. See, Archie was shifting it. Mavis knows you cannot get any information from him for now. By the way, have you ever gone on a Ferris wheel? Probably have, but didn't you say you wanted to play the guitar for me? Can't wait. It's not every day when we get to have fun like this. Yeah, it's not every day you can have someone who can see ghosts. I want to show you something. Oh, this is nice. Ferris wheel moves slowly. From the top, they can see the entire theme park. Like say, is decorated with orange light, and they feel a wave of festive merriment, as though the place has never been abandoned. How is it? It's beautiful, right? Yeah. Well, holds the guitar he carried on his back and starts plucking his string. So pretty there, even All Hallows is decorations. Before I was alive was to stand on a huge stage and entertain everyone with the best performance. First bought this guitar, I thought it was okay that I was a bit big because I will grow taller very soon. Little did I know that the opportunity to grow taller will never come. That's why the guitar is as big as his body. It's almost as I met someone who can see me. Tell me, were there no one who could see you? There was one idea, and it was only my second year being a spirit. Oh! Wait, hey, Jack. Okay, so it's 8 years ago he met someone who can see him. Little girl got lost in the theme park, was separated from. Oh my god, that was Mavis! Oh, so the one helping her was actually a ghost. So that's why he went after helping the girl, because he thought that they will never meet again after that. Wow. She went to her parents, and of course throughout the whole time I never told her that I was a ghost. Oh my gosh. She would have been so frightened. You're holding a big guitar just like this one back there, weren't you? I remember I was really scared, but you played the guitar around me. That's why it took me to find my parents. Oh no, don't tell me. I am that little girl. Oh, been almost 10 years, but she still look like a little girl now. Oh my god. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult, but I mean, like, Archibald would have been like very innocent, you know, like he died as a child. So he is, oh my god, I love his innocence. He tells Mavis like this, oh my god, 10 years later and you're still a little girl. The transformation marks have never changed. This is such a coincidence. You bet it is. They've looked the way you do now all this time, just like me. Then you get a bit resentful about that because everyone treats me like a child because how far I am. Don't ignore your opinions and feel. I totally relate, you just feel like a ghost, don't you? Yeah, that's also a problem with me, you know, like, because I have a baby face. So when I was in high school, I looked like as if I'm still in junior high. And when I was in university, I still looked like I was in high school. So it was a lot of problem with me because people sometimes look down on me, and I get asked for my ID a lot of times wherever I go. But I nowadays, like, because I'm older, like, it actually a good time for me now because I am more mature, but I have a baby face. So I still look young, you know, like when all of my friends look already like, you know, uncles and, you know, middle-aged men, I still look perfectly fine as a college student. I can even probably apply to high school and they would have accept me, you know, like they wouldn't know. Like if I cosplay in a school, everybody would have believed that I'm a new student, you know. That's how I look, you know. I have a baby face. Skill sets already leaked by Dislyte JP, you know. Hi, call me Samir, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I saw that Dislyte released the video of what's the name? Something Chew. But yeah, like I said yesterday, right? It's Chew, not Cho. Like you should kick your Chinese friend. You know, that's not Cho. It's Chew. Jinchu, right? I think the name is Jinchu. Yeah. So, looking good. Like I don't want to spoil the video, so I only saw the title, and I will do a video like usual, seeing the new version preview together with the patch notes. So I'm waiting for the patch notes to come out. It should be soon. It should be now. You know, tonight should be the time where they release the patch notes. So after I'm done with the Mavis story and then probably finish Infinite Tower, I probably will take a look at the new version preview and then the patch notes if it really comes out tonight. If it's not, then tomorrow I will take a look at the patch notes and I will fully analyze everything as usual, and I will find out every single hidden thing about this new Esper. I actually know how that feels, Mavis. You also hope to be seen by others. Like, yes. My breeze blows across the team park. Oh, Jinchu. Yeah, Jinchu. There. There's a name, Jinchu. My breeze blows across the theme park. The silence engulfs the land. Only the carriage at the top of the Ferris wheel is moving slightly. Archibald stays silent for a moment and picks up his guitar and plucks its strings gently. The guitar's merry sounds echo through. I think they picked the wrong music, you know, for Archibald. Like his music is country. It's a cowboy music. It's not a Mexican music, you know. They should have learned from, what is that, the Disney movie that also shows the Day of the Dead. What is that name? Rio, I think Rio. No, Rio is the bird, right? Disney Day of the Dead movie. Coco, yeah, Coco. Day of the Dead.
Good
It's Coco.
night.
They should learn a little bit from Coco. The music should be Mexican instead of cowboy rock and roll style. I keep hearing the music like just now every time. It was nice when Mavis is the only one in the story, like the background music. I mentioned just now that it sounds like an old school PlayStation 1 RPG game. Like right now. Hear the music. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. Hear the music? It's like a soundtrack of an RPG game back in the old school. But when Archibald came out just now, oh my god, it was so noisy, and it doesn't suit him very well because he is Spanish. I just assume that he is Spanish, like based on his clothes, and this Day of the Day that thingy is all about. It came from Spanish, Mexico. So it should be like Spanish music, instead of rock and roll guitar music. Archibald runs forward happily, spinning around while playing his guitar. It's my happiest day. Come on, let's go to the plaza stage. Hang on, Archibald. Some look on her face. Archibald puts his guitar aside. You're worried about your friends, aren't you? No, from the moment you set foot in the theme park, I'd already been following you guys. You said it yourself just now that you often feel neglected, right? How then can they be called your friends? But I think you've misunderstood something. In this bunch of friends with their colorful personalities, I do feel somewhat invisible. I would be lying if I told you that that's not upsetting one bit. However, I did not choose to become an oxygen so that others would notice me. I did that because I wanted to help more people. Look, when unnoticed, that doesn't matter to you. Phil is really sad. But he wants to be neglected, but that's not a reason for me to leave my comrades behind. You may have your reasons, but I have run out of it. I mean, it's what's the word? I forgot. It's acceptable that Archibald is feeling this way because he wants to spend more time with Mavis. Like, this is his only chance after 10 years to meet someone who can see himself, So if he wants to, monopolize Mavis for himself, like tonight, then it is okay, like it's reasonable. So, but Mavis, being blunt, she still want to look for her comrades, like not feeling what Archibald is feeling. Dining room. Mavis follows Archibald through a narrow path and arrives at a beautifully decorated outdoor restaurant. Every table in the restaurant is fully seated with around 20 people, including Mona and David. What the hell? Mavis pushes David and his arm falls to the other side. What's wrong with them? Worry, they are just asleep. Wondering what place is this? If I swear the words of the living and the dead meet. Second miracle happened. Miramon will sometimes appear in the theme park. I am powerless against Miramon, so I would hide lost people here because he's safe here. Oh my god, he is the reason of all those kidnapping. I cannot believe the word of the living. So after being them here, I am unable to wake any of them up. What the hell? It's the same as you are killing them. I can't get everyone out of here. Why did you hide this from me? This howl comes from nearby, startling Mavis and Archibald. Oh, it's impossible, there cannot be Miramon here. It's not as safe as you thought anyhow. This is Mona and David forcefully, and the two stand up in the days. Where are we? There's no time to escape, Mona. David, Miramon around here. We have to make sure the crowd is safe. So, okay, so now I get it. Like, this in this place, like, their physical body is there, sleeping on the table, on the dining table. But Archibald, using his skill, he can take the soul out of those body. But because he is a ghost, he cannot touch the physical body, so he cannot wake them up. So if only someone can come to this dining area, then they can wake them up. So their physical body is safe in here, in the dining area, because Archibald mentioned that just now that Miramon never come to this dining area. But now, because Miramon comes, then Mavis need to wake them up, and now they are fighting. Yes, bro, bagus nggak bang? Jinchu. Hai Fanif Sakira, welcome to the stream. Nggak tahu sih, gue belum ada patch notes-nya, kita belum tahu skillnya apa. Atau udah keluar? Coba gue mau lihat. I want to see, like, have they released the patch notes? Like, patch notes? Let's see. Where's the patch notes? I need the patch notes to know whether the Esper is good or not, and I will definitely tell you if it is. Nope, it's not out yet. It's not out yet. Details, it's not out yet. Still 3.3.4 details in their website. So do tell me if they have released the 3.3.5 patch notes. You know, it should be tonight. It should be tonight. So when that happens, I'm gonna analyze the patch notes, and we will see if the Esper is actually OP or not. I think they just give you one Miramon, because all these Espers are not the type who can combat this Miramon, you know. What the hell? Why is the music suddenly changed to Japanese? And it's gone. The music is gone. So destroying Miramon, Mavis, and her comrades returns to the restaurant where all the lost people are guided by Archibald. We get them out now? No, not yet. Why? Well, looks at Mona and David who are discussing the situation nearby and takes a deep breath. There is a giant Miramon in this deep park. I don't know its exact location, but I know how to lure it out. How many more secrets do we have, Archibald? So once this is all over, I'll explain everything. It's brief. So what was his plan to Mavis here? Mavis looks up at him with a surprised look. I got it. Is that the one I David are both investigating at the restaurant? This is still unbelievable. It's like an enchanted area seen from the outside. This is just an empty space. Oh, no recollection whatsoever of coming here myself. Maybe it's what he's talking to. But let me introduce someone to you. This is Archibald, the boy who played the guitar in the stage circuit. He's standing next to me right now. You may not be able to see him because he is a spirit, but how about that, David? David should be afraid. Yeah, so there's a spirit next to Mavis, right in front of me. The true Mavis, which direction is he facing? Where is he? Stop that. He's the one who brought us here. Wonder between the living and the dead. Actually, it's a spirit, so he cannot intervene in real world. For all of you here together. Oh, maybe the mask tether him to the physical world. Oh, I want to see if my theory is correct. He cannot lead us out of here. We're not there, am I right? Yes. God told me that there's an enormous Miramon around here, constantly wandering through the abandoned temple. If we get the crowd, we might need to draw the Miramon away. Let's come up with a plan then. There are about 20 people here, so their evacuation needs time. Here, I already contacted the Esper in our backup arrived after midnight. The research I got, yeah, 3 people outside will be able to protect us. Get rid of the giant creature first. Back up to the right before looking for it. Oh my god, we need to choose now. Is here or it is not safe here? Instead of doubting over here to think, why don't we address the root of the problem? Over 20 people here, so outside is unclear. I don't think now is a good time. Maybe we only have a plan. Let's do a good time. Oh my god! I feel you, Mavis. Like, she got a plan, you know, and these two don't want to listen to her. Like, they are too focused on their own ideas. You dump us and went off on your own to look for Miramon. Listen to me! Chimal and I have a little proposal. Maybe a way to lure the biggest Miramon out. Meanwhile, we can safely evacuate everyone. Chimal plugs his guitar strings and everyone looks around him. Serious. Chimal's guitar sound can attract Miramon. We can let him play in the plaza and then capture Miramon all in one. You can throw Miramon towards the stage. What does it mean, Mavis? Chimal, you're right here, right? Do you want to explain why your guitar can attract Miramon? He's my friend, I trust him. I mean, it looks suspicious, you know, like, what is your guitar connection with the Miramon? This is what arrive. While evacuating, we can throw the Miramon to the plaza. This can ensure the crowd safety while they evacuate. Evacuate? Maybe what do you think? Yeah, let's go with Mavis' proposal. This is all over, you have to explain everything. Yes. Let's go. Oh, I just realized, you know, Hilda is a caretaker. So all of these espers that are my favorite are has something to do with the dead. Oscar of Gyrate, Mavis and her friends awaken all the slumbering people while Archibald guides them in the right direction. Led by Mona and David, the crowd is waiting for Mavis' signal to evacuate from the restaurant and about them. While Mavis and Archibald are on their way to the plaza, their mission is to get to the Miramon. Mavis, you are great! I convinced them to agree to our proposal. Anyone I was supposed to agree to personal attacks are meaningless. We just be trapped here forever. In protecting everyone, I may have depended you before my comrades, but you still owe me an explanation. You go to the state by your guitar sounds, why did you tell me that before? But once I told the truth, you will all think me as a bad person. Right, I will become alone again. This thing was the performance stage. I was scared that stage, you know, I could play a note. When the Miramon were drawn here by my guitar sound, my fear was taking over my joy. Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice from his point of view that he can have an audience, you know, whenever he plays his music. And they cannot touch him, that's true. Because he is a ghost. I was finally not alone, I finally had audiences, even if they were Miramon. All this is just false self-consolation. The one day people started entering, I swear I never thought of hurting. When I saw the people panicking, I didn't have the power to fight against Miramon. They hide them away, and with his passing, they grew more fearful. I really wanted none of this to change. We great for things to remain as they are. At least I was no longer pain. I stopped screaming. I didn't know what to do until you. My mischief and defend me for your friends make you feel ashamed. But I think that I get a feeling like the one who created this story is not the usual Dislyte story thing. Like, this is kind of like being given to a part-timer. So, not really a part-timer, either a junior or what is that called when you work without pay in a company? Apprenticeship? No, not that. I forgot the word, but it seems like it. Like it's not the usual Dislyte team who made this story, because it's kind of like feel forced. Like it feels forced that you are supposed to feel pity, to feel sorry about Archibald, but the story is progressing too fast. Like there is not enough reason for you to reach this conclusion. Like the story is too short to feel any sorry to what Archibald is doing. Hello, this. Yeah, so apparently I got a black just now. A blackout. Hello, this.
Dislyte Excerpts Radio.
Dislyte Excerpts Radio. You complete.
Hey, we are back in. Dang it.
You completed that task quickly. Here's your reward. Take your bounty and then dance to my beat. Take your bounty and then dance to my beat.
So yeah, they usually do that, like my entire neighborhood got blacked out. And sometimes it takes a long time to get back up, or it can be quite fast, like just now. So I somehow managed to, continue the stream. Luckily for me. I can continue with the stream. I don't need to make a new stream. Develop animal pudding. Hi Bang Feniru, welcome to the stream. First plus William plus mine. I'll be there. Yeah, okay, annual meeting. Who is in the meeting? Looks like Hyde was inviting. Like, oh, everybody seems to have different taste when it comes to food. Question. Sure. When this I put it on my wall. He will give you her autograph. Oh my god, she must be in a good mood today. Go ask her right now. Take a shelf. Can you see your employee? How the money is already gone? They're very reluctantly notes. Hey, but be quick. Finish with this annoying fans. What's time for M plus speech? Oh my god, I bet I didn't get a chance to get her pudding. We will do a few practice for it. But no image. We're some more powerful from the November. I always feel bad thing. Zero degree for life. To speech. Crap. This is also I completely spent everything last research that. You're putting yourself on the ground. Oh my god, I'm not gonna go berserk. What have you done? Despite of their reputation that the shadow decrease is very normal. Exactly. Like they have done a very good job in portraying that even though they are a criminal organization, they have a normal daily lives. They also have feelings. They're also humans, you know. Like it's kind of like they want to show that they are a type of brotherhood, you know. Like they are being shunned by society, and they make an organization where everybody can have a new family in here. You know, that's how it looks like to me, and it's really good. Like that makes the players can also cheer on the bad guys, you know, and it can make the story follow along because there is no good stories without the protagonist and the antagonist, you know. So they have both the good guys and the bad guys, but if you only make the good guys the one who has like reasonable logic, then everybody will be afraid or will hate playing as the bad guys, you know, even though some players might like it. But in this case, they just want all of their espers to be lovable, and that is good. Like that personality already come out from Dislyte team by them making every single esper useful in some situation. You know, like they want to make every single esper have their own uses. So that's good thing, and sometimes it's a bad thing because that means that they need to balance the game in a way that it's going to be very tiring for them, you know, because they don't want to have any useless esper. So it's gonna be a headache trying to balance everything, so they will all be useful. That's why it doesn't seem around. Oh my god, I did something. You. Nice and perfectly intact with pudding. Whatever is the safe one in the nick of time. Tons of the delicious creaminess and smooth flavors flood to Emla's mind, and anger is washed away. As they were wasteful. And there's no even a glance behind her.
Wow, you completed that task quickly. Here's your reward.
Yeah. But sometimes people don't appreciate that, you know. Like they don't realize how hard it is making all these things working, you know, all these characters. The only thing that they see is that, oh my god, this new character is very OP. Oh my god, they want you to spend money to get this character because if you do want to be competitive, you will suck if you don't have this esper. That's the only thing they see from this game. But you know what? It's such a hard work trying to balance everything. Because if you do want to make every single esper balance, then nobody ever need a new esper. If nobody ever need a new esper, what's the point of you making a new character? Like you spend time, you spend salaries, like you pay your employees salaries every single month trying to make that character, and nobody need that character because you can already clear every single content with the old character. So what was the point of doing all those things? You know, they need to make the new esper OP. That's obvious. That's what is obvious. But they are too good in their own heart for their own good, and to try to make every single esper balance so they don't get too OP, still useful. Every single one have their own uses, but still making the new players or the players buy the new espers. You know. Sometimes they don't realize, like, you know, all the hard work behind every single thing that the Dislyte team are doing. So I'm just here, being someone who probably the only one who understand that and just enjoy the game. Like, I'm not gonna try to convince anyone. I'm not gonna make a video because that will start a controversy, and I just hate spending my time trying to make someone understand. Like if you don't understand anything, then yeah, good for you. I'm just gonna leave you behind. That's usually me. So so yeah, I'll just do my own thing. You just do your own thing. The reason of friends awaken all the slumbering people while Archibald guides them in the right direction. Led by Mona and David, the crowd is waiting for Mavis' signal to evacuate from the restaurant. Oh, we already did this one, yeah. I redo the whole this one. And the only thing I'm looking forward in Dislyte is their stories. The stories are great because of their personality. Like they want to make every single Esper be lovable. So all of their stories are good. Like they pour everything into their stories. It's just that for this one, the current story is just too short. This one is too short. Maybe it's an Archibald story, it's just too short. That's my only complaint.
Let's put on a great show!
Ooh, finally we can see Gaius moving.
Follow me to victory.
Mary's calling her comrades in the distance. Archibald grows restless on the stage. Everything to everyone, so you don't have to worry. David and Mona have already met up with our backup and they are on their way. You can start now. What's up? Kind of like the idea of liar trickly kind of character winning and given enough screen time. Ooh, yeah. I get what you mean, Feniru. It's sometimes I also do feel like that, like sometimes when I read a story, like I want the bad guys to win. Because sometimes when I read manga or watch a movie, sometimes the bad guys is reasonable, like the reason why he becomes bad is logical. Why he do what he did, is logical. And sometimes I do feel like, the good guys are the one who's supposed to die. Sometimes there are stories that makes me feel like that, And if they emphasize on that, there are probably a lot of reasons for that thing. Like either the actors was very, very good at portraying the bad guys, or the screenwriter messed up somewhere along the way where the good guys make more sense than the bad guys makes more sense than the good guys, or they just cut short the background story of the bad guys, Like if they give the bad guys enough screen time, maybe we will feel that, the good guys are the one who are in the wrong here. Because a lot of times I always feel that, all the stories, like especially the typical basic Japanese manga, like the superhero are very brave, very nosy, very stupid, but pretty much energetic, and always try to save his comrade. That sucks, you know. In real life, you shouldn't ever do that. That is the most stupid thing to do. But that thing always ends up as, you know, good, like, you know, becoming your superpower or blah 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 and everything. But that story sucks, you know, because I don't like people who are nosy. You know, I don't like people coming into my personal space and asking us, like, you know, messing around with my business. You know, like it's not your business to be, you know, doing whatever you are doing for my sake, because I never asked you to do that for me. You know, that's the kind of thing. Like, so that's why the main character of almost a lot of stories, like a mainstream story, I don't like them. You know, so sometimes I do want to cheer for the bad guys. You know, they makes more sense. You know, they are always a logical type, unless they are like the barbaric kind of like bad guys. You know, like it's just brainless. But sometimes the brainless one, they emphasize more on the feeling side of stories. So yeah, there's a pros and cons in everything. In FGO, there is Oberon, and he's actually winning at the end. In House Samo, there is Vile, but sadly he loses. Oh, any of those. But I think I've heard FGO before, but I forgot what that is. Aku suka Esper Badass, tapi kalau Furry no. Hai Bang Ardi, welcome to the stream. Ya Furry kesukaannya Tamaki itu mah. Furry mah kesukaannya Tamaki. Tapi kalau Badass gue juga setuju. Gue juga lebih suka orang jahat sih, kalau misalkan di cerita-cerita. Gue lebih suka mainin orang-orang yang jahatnya gitu, kalau main game. Karena kalau udah jadi orang jahat gitu, terus kita ngikutin ceritanya yang jahat, mereka tuh sebenarnya lebih masuk akal gitu, dan biasanya mereka tuh yang lebih mikirin teman-temannya gitu satu sama lain. Kalau yang orang baik tuh ya selalu mikirnya tuh, oh ini yang harusnya bener, lu harus ngikutin jalur ini. Lalu anjir. Dunia nggak hitam putih, dunia tuh semuanya abu-abu. Gak ada yang bener, gak ada yang salah. Jadi mendingan lebih masuk akal yang penjahatnya semua. Kalau yang penjahatnya ada alasannya. Gue ngelakuin ini soalnya gue butuh duit. Oh iya betul, silahkan. Meta with the backup squad and are waiting for it. All things over there. Well, Furry buat aku adalah sebuah plus point. Yeah. But it's I think like one of the higher ups in Dislyte should be a Fury, because like how can you have so many Furry in this game if none of you likes Furry? One of the higher ups should be, or at least the design team have someone in their team who really loves Furry, and that guy keep making Furry characters, and because it turns out really good, then the higher ups have no choice but, you know, instead of using the other characters that all the other designers made, it's much better to choose your Furry because it ends up really good, even though I hate Furry. You know, that might be that I can imagine that being like your everyday conversation in this Dislyte office. Yeah, what do you say? Something charged, Balon. What should we say? Let me. I'm good at this. Something remarks before the performance. Alright, I guess I need to demonstrate this to all of you. Ashma, can you hear me? Don't be nervous. The Mirawan or whatever is totally worthless. Let us pull off the best performance together. What do you say? So flamboyant. Don't criticize me just yet. Where is your pep talk? For me, I always prefer to get straight to the point. For instance, something like, hey, Bella, don't get hurt. He's a spirit, he won't get hurt anyway, alright? Okay, I'm gonna do it because every time I keep on smile at each other. One day, they might not be able to see you, but we're all in this together. You, all of you. Ooh, look at that! Cheerful tune with his guitar. Minamon started approaching the stage from afar. Pull off this tonight's final show together. I have nothing but sorrow, and I want nothing more. It has been and it still is faithful to me. Ooh. Yeah, it's the edgy lines, you know. Like if the bad guys say that those sentences, it kind of makes sense because the guy has been doing bad things all his life, and it is like the only choice he has. But if the edgy main character is the one saying that lines, you have a lot of options instead of going that path. That's the reason why I hate the good guys, you know. Why do you need to be edgy? You have a lot of options. Like there's a word in Japanese exactly for those kind of people. Let me search. What is it? Japanese people or edgy. Chunibyo. I'm gonna type it here. Chunibyo. Like this is the type of person who I hate the most. Is it right? Wait, Chunibyo. Yeah, this one. It translates to middle second syndrome. Yeah. Like the Japanese have a specific term for those kind of people, means that this kind of thing has become like a virus in Japan. You know, like I don't think any other like country in the world have a word for those kind of people. You know, like only in Japan you find that word, and it actually it can apply to so many people. You know, like if you read the description of Chunibyo, you can already imagine. Oh, I know those people. Like I know someone who exactly acts like this. So it's not limited to just in Japan, you know, like especially in Asia, you know, those kind of people you can find everywhere, you know. But we don't have a specific word for that because it's not as you know, as bad as it is in Japan. Like it's like a plague, you know, like it's everywhere over there. In here, you might find one or two. They are annoying, but usually you just ignore those people and just not gonna friend them, you know, most of the time. Just before that, everyone finally hears a sigh of relief, Mona and David cheer, unable to contain their excitement. So the missing person's case and the Miramon have been exterminated. Does that mean we can call it a day? A little suggestion, since Archibald has helped us, can you now help him prepare a tiny wish of his? What wish? That's what Archibald's performance together. It's okay if you can't see it, you can still hear it. Ooh! Let's look at that. Or, so this music must be accompanied by the best dance. Hope idol like me entertain you. While you're still doing your idol thing, saying, come on over. Like, oh, I want to dance with you. Rona still walks onto the stage amid the cheerful music. Ooh, look at that! Everyone starts dancing to Archibald's music and the two beam with joy. It's midnight yet, so it's still All Hallows Eve. It's a bit quiet, but let's celebrate it anyhow. I tell you what, this is the best party ever. Perhaps this is the time to say goodbye. Oh no! Oh, Archibald babies! You haven't told me your wish. To be seen by everyone and to have one. See, like I said, like, you know, the story is supposed to be sad right now. It's supposed to be, you know, what's the word? I kind of forget. It's supposed to be sad right now. But the music doesn't support it. Like, who chose the music? Who chose the the background music for this story. Oh my god. Why should I regret it scene during the hours when my souls crossed to the deep heart and was seated there beside me? Yeah, that's exactly the sentence that I don't want anyone to say. Busy by everywhere. They have spreads with my performance and my business already. Oh, he's no longer tethered to this world. What's happening? What is the transformation? Oh, he becomes Esper. Oh, so this is where Archibald came from. I thought it was time to say goodbye. What? Oh no, they can see him now. He's that boy that plays the guitar. Oh my god, I'm so happy. This will be an All Hallows Eve miracle. Keep on partying. Oh. So what is Archibald's wish? For real audience? Wait, there are two. I think it's good to have real audience, but become a ghost star. I think this one. Yay, correct. Have a real audience. Like, I don't think he wants to be a ghost star. Like, he wants to be a human star. Okay, so that proves that I really do listen to the story. Let's continue. A mismatch. What a mismatch. If it's an Archibald, I think they are a cute couple. Then her friends brings Archibald with them back to the nursery. Although the real couple we all already know, like everyone should already know by now. The real couple is Javid and Archibald. With her friends brings Archibald with them back to the nursery and explains the function that has happened. Listening to their briefing, Funky looks solemn. Sorry, we may have to tour us this time. We haven't used a decoy. Let me interrupt. Mavis has demonstrated calmness and organizational ability during this mission. This looks at Mona, who does not look back at her, simply carries important something. Kalama made every effort to look for us. When were arguing endlessly about Mavis' common stuff. We were able to stop them arguing. Yeah, that's kind of like surprising, you know. Because he also helped us communicate with it. Like, it's not long enough. Like, you know, the story was too short. It doesn't justify her shouting at both of them when they only argued like 2 times, you know. Like, if they keep arguing, like the story should go on longer, you know. Like, they do something, the two argued, then Mavis tried to stop them and she failed, and then after that they argued again, and Mavis feels, you know, neglected, and after that they keep arguing, and something bad happened, and then they argue again, and then Mavis is justified to snap at that point. But right now, they only argued twice, and Mavis already snapped and shouted both of them. It feels forced, you know. The story feels forced. Mavis, thank you all. When he sits on her case, Archibald, who now become obviously tense, Pregnancy breaks into a smile. Fully transformed spirit, I must say, is something that even I have heard before. I didn't say much about it after all. We still know very little about miracles and transformations. Which is that last night, All Hallows Eve is a day that bridges the worlds of the living and the dead. I'd love to perform on stage at Dislyte, now all his dreams have come true. Because I know it's a small All Hallows Eve miracle. You might need the Esper in it, so I can provide you the necessary help. Oh, look at him! Yes, ma'am! Stop for all you have done for me. You have friends after all. Do you have any plans of living the deep part? Figure it out. I'm even still a bit dazed. Yeah, obviously, like, you've been alone for 10 years. It must be overwhelming to be able to meet with people and talk with them all in one go. Maybe it's my favorite thing. I don't figure out what my next step is. around with us, you don't have to rush and join us just yet, but you can continue exploring this one. That's awesome. There's nothing apparently with this. So, happy All Hallows Eve, Archibald. All Hallows Eve, maybe. Ooh, the end! Yeah, the story is short, but that works well for me because I don't have the time to do any of the story. But I do wish that if I can, I do want a longer story. If I can, but we can never get what we want, so can never always get, cannot always get what we want. That's okay. But by side. I do need the Sarimon, although it's kind of like a waste, but right now I do need the Sarimon. Let's just take this one and then I need more Sarimon than the other ones, so let's just pick the Sarimon. Okay, 200 more. Who do I want to pick? I just leave. Yeah, I'll just leave it. This one. Probably by the basic experiment. Wait, do I have who is in here? Parmi, Mona Jamal, Selin, Ara, Era, Hengye, Dahlia, Kelly, Aurelius, Xiao Yin. I don't need him. Ain. I think I haven't maxed Ain yet, right? Guangqi. I think I haven't maxed Ain yet. Let's see. Who I haven't maxed? I know that I haven't maxed Nick.
These medals show you what I've done and what I can do.
Okay. Oh, it's already max. Oh, okay. Daniel, last one. I need the last resonance for Daniel. Daniel, last one. And then I already maxed Nick. Daniel and Dalen is already max. Max. And the rest are Simmer. Oh, in this one, Adrena.
Wanna see a little fire?
Gotta take an arrow to the heavens if you want to root out evil.
Alolin. Adrena, Alolin.
Only silly
Adrena, Alolin, Daniel.
Light isn't from
Adrena, Alolin, Daniel, and Emma. Adrena, Alolin, Daniel, Adrena. Adrena, Alolin, Daniel, Emma. None. They are new experts, so they are not here yet. So let's just play the experiment. There we go. Okay, so that's enough with the story. Now we're gonna continue with the tower. What is it? Let's go for the infinite tower. Chat me. Udah dah pensi bang. Wait. Oh yeah, I also do want to use up my stamina. Let's do the blitz. 'Cause The music and the story. Somehow the live stream and comment probably has like 20-second delay. Oh yeah. The live stream and the comment has a delay. Yeah. It's every time I stream, there's a delay between your text and the sound of my voice reaching to you. So let's say, like for example, if you type right at this second, you will hear my voice reading your chat probably 1 minute later, 1 or 2 minutes later. Okay, that's the fastest time when I read your chat to the moment I reply to you. So if I read your chat a little bit later, then the reply will come out even later. So yeah. When we initiate the mismatch, I thought it was Mavis and Archibald, but yeah, the mismatch of the music and the story is not good. Like they could have do better, but maybe they are preparing for something else. That's why I said in the beginning, like they. And hi, Asurdar, welcome to the stream. How is it going? Good. Just got back home from the gym. Nice. So yeah, they are probably preparing for the story of Jinju because they need a break. Obviously, like they cannot just keep making good stories or good content every single month. It will be very much really tiring, and they need a lot of people to be able to do that. Like to give you a content, like just now the story, where everybody will finish within 1 day, they need to work for 1 whole month, non-stop, just to give you that, So that's why I always want to tell people, be grateful of whatever you get, Never complain, never whine, especially as a gamer, I've seen a lot of YouTubers who can only whine, who can only complain, They never ever try to be in their shoes, Making this content is hard work, So they need to have a break here and there, like one good story followed by 1 or 2 bad stories is okay. That just makes me want to expect, the next story should be a big one, just like the Leora stories, and then after that followed by the who is in between Lian. Like a couple of big stories are Leora, and then after that Lian is another big story, and then Farah is a small story, and then after that Hilda also kind of like a medium story, so that is to be expected. You can never expect them to keep making good stories, like they also have life. So let's go to Infinite Tower. We have 2 more stages. But rather than focus on balance, PvP and content rather than story, to be honest. Honestly, I want to know who is actually waiting for story content genuinely. I am! You want to know who is actually waiting for story content genuinely? I am! I am only playing Dislyte for the story. I don't care about your PvP, I don't care about your falsetto or your calamity or your Desolate, your ritual. I don't care about any of this content because I only play Dislyte for the story. Yeah. Yume X Yamato was a big story too. Yeah, exactly. So 1 big story followed by 2 small stories. That is normal. So I do expect that Jinju should be a big one, but if it's not, then the next one after Jinju will be another big one. So we will see. But all in all, it's nice, it's refreshing to see all these stories. Like they they still, even though it is forced, the story is good. Like it's okay, kind of like a small Disney mainstream story. So yeah, and I've already mentioned this, like because you just came, Asura, but a couple of hours ago, I was talking about balance, and PvP and content and everything, because here's the thing, the Dislyte people are too good for their own benefit. They want all of their characters to be lovable, and that makes it hard for them to balance things because they want every single aspect to be useful, to have their use, so that all of you as the players won't feel bad when you pull someone who is like, not the current meta, because every single aspect have their own use. It's just a matter of your perspective. So they have all of their uses. So every time you pull for aspers, it will be not like, the feeling of throwing your phone because you got a garbage legendary asper. They don't want you to feel that. Although it's almost impossible to do, because a lot of people have different feelings towards every single asper. Like if that's the problem with the current era of gamers, Gamers nowadays only follow YouTubers. They don't think for themselves. So if YouTubers say this Esper sucks, they just take it without any questions. They never question it. So sometimes some people will get swayed by that. Like if you go like this, like when Mavis and Archibald first came out, like you will think, oh, they look interesting. Their design look interesting, their skill look interesting, and then you watch a YouTuber's video, a content creator video, and they say Archibald sucks, and you will think again, oh, maybe it do sucks, like your explanation makes sense, it do sucks, but I should think that it should be great, but because like majority of the people say he sucks, then I do also gonna say he sucks. That's the thing, that's the problem with the current community, So that's why the Dislyte team have a problem there, because they want to make all of their Esper useful, and that's where I come in. I'm showing you guys that every single Esper have their uses. Like I do love to prove those kind of people wrong. So I already showed you guys about Archibald because he is also my favorite. Like there are a lot of Espers that I can show you. Like I already tell in my analysis video that those Espers are useful, just like Nora, Leon, and who else? Elaine. Like, they are good, they are useful. Even Javid, when he first came out, like I said, he is OP. Nobody listened to that, and then I'm the only one fooling him. So all those Espers that I don't have, they are good, but I can only tell you in terms of theory crafting. I cannot prove to you guys because I don't have the Esper, because I am playing as a free-to-play player, a real free-to-play players, So I cannot pull every single Esper, so I cannot prove you everything. You just have to, take my words with a grain of salt. And back to the Dislyte thing, they are too good for their own benefit. They want all of their Espers to be good. But if they want all of them to be good, they need to balance every single one of them, which is going to be a headache the more Espers you have. Because the more Espers you have, the more you need to make them unique, to have them different uses for each one of them, to so that none of them will, replace one another. Like imagine if you have a Gaius, then later come out a stronger Gaius with exactly the same skill, you will definitely throw your old Gaius, and they don't want to do that. So they need to make every single new Esper to be unique from each other. And the more Esper you have, the more headache you will have to do that. Like imagine if you have 500 Espers, all of them must be unique, you will die making all of those things, So that's their own grave, like they dig their own grave that way. And then after that, the problem is that if they want to make every single Esper balanced, that means that you actually don't need the new Esper. Because with the more Esper coming out, like if you already have 500 Esper, definitely if they all balance, you don't need the new Esper because the current new content can already be cleared by the old Esper, the old character. Because they are all the same, they all have the same strength, they all have the same usefulness. So every single new content can be cleared by the old content. So who gonna give the money? You know, they make the new Esper. It takes time to build that. They need to pay their employee salary, and nobody buy the new Esper because they are not more useful than the old Esper. So they need to make the new Esper more OP than the previous one. That is obvious. But every single people will always going to complain if the new Esper is going to be OP. What do you expect? You know, like that's how you earn money, you know. So they just dig their own grave because they love their Esper so much. So that's just me, like, you know, understanding the Dislyte developer team, because I do have experience with developing a game company. So hey, the story is so secondary in gacha game, but this is the best story by far of all the gacha games. There are some experts that are so incredibly overpowered, it's not funny. And in conjunction with other experts, it's even worse. That's why they need to have balance in mind when moving forward, because it's going to end up like this. Ana is basically Hyde 2.0, but so much better. No. Ana and Hyde is totally different, because I can kill Ana, but I cannot kill Hyde. If you've seen all of my characters, I play with debuffs. I can kill Ana, but I cannot kill Hyde. For me, Hyde is so much stronger than Ana based on my Esper lineup, you know. So it's totally different. The thing is that everybody's been following the meta. Everybody is having the same Esper lineup because they all build the same thing. So when a certain Esper come out where their counter is no one is not in the meta, then everybody will have to complain that it's gonna be too OP. Like Ana, her counter is already released. Her counter is Mateo, Elaine, and Hilda. You know, but nobody built them. There's a problem. Nobody built them. So it's not the Dislyte team problem. It's the players' problem. So the story secondary in gacha game, I actually know, you know, like there are a lot of good stories. Like Genshin Impact have a good story, but there is a difference, you know. Like in Dislyte, the story is like the story is fresh, you know. Every time they make a new story, it's fresh. They don't prolong it, you know. They don't lengthen any of the character story. They just make it as it is. But in Genshin, the one reason why I quit Genshin is because the story becomes a problem. They try to lengthen the story, you know, just like when you think, like if you read manga a lot, like you know that, oh, this is where they should end the story, but they know they want to prolong the story. They make nonsense reasoning. They make another bad guy coming and any other things just to prolong the story, and that's where I leave Genshin. In fact, you know, a lot of stories, a lot of games who has been along for quite some time always have this problem. But for Dislyte, they don't reuse the same character over and over again. Like the problem with Genshin Impact is that the old character are still being used because there is the main character in the story, and his story is going in a linear direction. But in Dislyte, every single character have their own story. You know, there is no main character in this game. So they keep on making new stories every time a new Esper coming out. So it's always fresh, you know. Even though the story sometimes copy paste from you know, a standard mainstream stories, but it's still okay, you know, because even though you know, like, oh, Lian's story is about what is that? What's the name? Like the one that keep repeating the same day over and over again. It's not a new idea. Like a lot of stories already use that you know, storyline. But in Dislyte, it's something new, you know, like not something new, like only one Esper use that kind of story, and that's it. You know. You have to use 3 heroes to counter one. That's it. No, I'm saying either one of them can counter Ana. You don't need to bring all 3 of them. And that's the thing, you know. Or are you saying any of them Espers can counter her? Brian is the main character now. No, we haven't seen Brian anymore in here. We haven't seen Brian anymore in this story. Like Brian herself, her story is the story, you know. Like for example, like here, like the new Esper story comes in here, the team show, and Brian's story comes in here, you know. So this is one whole story of Brian. Just like when you follow the Lian story or Hilda story or Leora's story, Brian's story is in here. And comparing to the length of the story, like Brian's story interact with a lot of other rare Espers, the blue Espers. So it's a bit longer because the story is not all about Brian herself. You know, there is also the story of Q, Drew, and all the supporting character. But pretty much it's not too heavy on that story compared to the team show over here. You know, and using 3 heroes to counter one. I think I already mentioned this yesterday. You know, like I thought you were there. You know, yesterday I've been talking for 5 hours about Ana. Like you can counter Ana with any of those 3 Espers. You don't need to bring all 3 of them, and it is justifiable to counter a Simmer Esper with 2 Esper at the bare minimum, because it is a Simmer Esper. Like there is no reason for you to call that Esper a Shimmer if he or she can be easily countered by a standard Esper. Who wants to spend time or money grinding a Shimmer Esper if that Esper's counter is easily obtainable by every single free-to-play players? You know, like imagine you have Ana, and then Ana can be countered by Brian. Who wants to get that Ana? You know, that's easily that doesn't make sense. You know, your argument doesn't make sense. The reason why Ana is so strong because they need to make her like that because she is a Simmer. You know, like just like Tolan, just like Feng Nuxi, just like every single Simmer Esper. They are far stronger than your standard legendary Esper, and that's why they call them Shimmer. But that doesn't mean that they are there is no counter to them. You know, like at a standard minimum, they need 2 Espers usually to counter them. You know, but even one of them is like enough. Just like Jiang Juli can be easily countered by stun or cooldown up, and then Feng Nuxi also can be countered by Nora, and then after that Ana can be countered by Elaine, you know. But it's not like 1v1 will be able to counter them. Like Nora herself, if faced by Feng Nuxi in 1v1, maybe Nora win, maybe Feng Nuxi win. In general, maybe 6 out of 10 Feng Nuxi will win, but it doesn't mean that Nora is not a counter to Feng Nuxi, because if you do want to counter a Shimmer, you should expect it to be at least another Shimmer or like a combination of a legendary and an epic Esper. That much is reasonable. So that's all about Shimmer, you know, and they do need to sell them out like that. Otherwise, nobody ever want to grab that new Esper. And if you do think about all the whale up there who has like Resonance 6 Ana, and you say that, oh my god, this is too OP, especially a Resonance 6 and Definite 6 Ana, it's obvious because nobody have Resonance 6 Elaine and Definite 6 Elaine, you know, Resonance 6 and Definite 6 Elaine. Nobody have her. So nobody, if you do want to counter someone, you need to be at the same level as the one you want to counter. So if the whale is using Ana, or just a normal player is using Ana, like you need to be at the same level as them. So if it's like a new player's Ana, you can easily counter it with probably a mid-game Elaine player. So it's on the same level, He is a Simmer, and you need to have a little bit more experience to counter a Simmer with just a standard legendary Esper. I came late. There are counters to them, but they are so far in beyond regular Esper, it's borderline unfair. And yes, it's in basic PvP when you can control what you're doing and going against AI, of course you can counter. That's another problem, That's another misconception that you guys have, The thing is that PvP is never fair, You have the advantage of being the attacker. You can control your own Esper, and the one you are attacking cannot, So when you have the advantage and you don't want to use it, it is your own problem. It's not the game's problem. Because here's the thing, when you are in PvP and you are not fighting in real time, you need some kind of advantage to be able to swap position so that you have a different rank 1 in every single season. Otherwise, if every single one of you fight with AI, like you use AI, the enemy use AI, if you build a perfect team, then nobody can counter you as a whale, So the rank 1 in this PvP will always gonna be the same just because the challenger, the one in rank 2nd, cannot control his own Esper. So if he cannot tell his AI to do certain thing to counter the one in the first place, to do certain thing to counter his lineup, then there is never any chance for the second runner-up to beat the first one, So your advantage in a PvP is your ability to counter your Esper, and if you don't want to use it, this is the thing, like something that is being, burned in the mindset of everyone, Like a lot of people are whining because you cannot auto-kill someone in a PvP, and just that becomes the norm for everyone to think that, oh no, it must be OP if you cannot auto-kill this Esper. But it's not the way the PvP are designed. If you do want to auto it, then you do go to the knockout. This is where auto versus auto. But in the auto versus auto, they already put a limitation in here where you cannot use the same Esper on both teams. So you have two teams, and it adds more complexity to the fight. Because if you put too much emphasis on one team, then your second team will suffer because you cannot use the same Esper again. Like if you have Ana on the first team, then your second team will not have Ana. So if you are smart, like if you do want to play around with that, you can put a little bit less Esper on your first team, let them die by the enemy Ana, and they have penalty. That's the thing about this knockout, You have a penalty when you are winning, so that the second team on the enemy Esper will have a chance to beat your first team, so none of your team will be obviously too OP, so that nobody can beat you. You can purposely lose in here using AI so that you can win 2 times in a row. There are a lot of things that you can do, the complexity between this PvP that a lot of people are not deeply thought about. They just think about, oh, AI too strong, that's it. And the thing is that RTA also have something that doesn't care about the current Ana, because when you are going to the next RTA later on, it's 4v4, it's 4 versus 4, and you can ban one Esper. So if you do have trouble dealing with Ana, ban the Ana. That's easy, And if you don't have any problem with Ana, you specifically made a team to counter Ana, and you ban someone who will support the Ana, because Ana is a selfish Esper. She needs a lot of support from her allies so that she will have enough time to be able to kill every single one of your Esper. Yeah, I say you need R6D6 on a base level Ana. No. I'm saying if you do want to counter an Ana who is R6D6, you obviously need another R6D6. You know. So if you are like if you have basic Ana, I'm not saying basic Ana. Like I already mentioned just now, if you do want to counter the enemy Ana, you need to be at the same level. Just now you are not listening to me. You need at the same level. So if it's a new player's Ana, you need to be a mid player Elaine. So if the enemy Ana is like at resonance 0, then you need probably like resonance 3 or 4 Elaine. And it's easier to get than resonance 0 Ana, you know. So resonance to Elaine probably already enough. Resonance to Elaine, a little bit of divinate, like probably R2 D2 Elaine can already beat a standard R0 Ana. But that also depends on the equipment. So that's why I'm saying a new player Ana will be able to lose against a mid player Elaine. So equipment also is another factor you need to include in this game. So if someone who already played this game for a very long time, you know, like for more than a year or 2 years already by now, you can, I don't know, like how long Dislyte already come out. Like I think it's already been a very long time. I think 1.5 year, right? Yeah, 1.5 year. So the people who already grind equipment for a 1.5 year obviously have a ton of better gear than the other players. So if you have insane gear with R0 D0 Ana, obviously you need a similar geared Elaine with a higher like R2 and D2 Elaine. That is just that's the basics, you know. If you do want to compare them, you need to be them at the same level. And remember, Ana is a simmer, so you need to increase your normal legendary Esper a little bit higher to be equal to a simmer legend. I've yet to go against an Ana, but from what I've seen of her, that's what I'm saying. Whenever it's fine. Another game mode is not fine. No, another game mode it's still fine. You know, I already told you just now. Oh my god, I've already told you just now. In point war, it's okay. In knockout, it's okay. In RTA, it's even more okay. Because you can just bend the Ana. Yeah. So that's why I've never considered Ana as a problem. Okay, we've already wasted so much time. I need to finish this. Let's go. Let's continue with the Infinite Tower. So time travel that causes So let's see. I'm gonna need to have a feeling first on how the lineup is inside here. But it seems like they don't have any protections against control, so I do want to bring my Pritzker in here. Just to, lengthen my life. Bro, it's the delay, lol. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. So, I'm also sorry, like, how to say? Like, it's hard to do, a friendly debate in a live stream where my live stream have a delay. I probably can reduce the delay, but that will require me to have more processing power and internet connection with my computer, which is going to reduce the quality of my game. Usually it's a problem if I play Baldur's Gate and Starfield because they require a lot of graphics power. So if I do reduce the delay, then the game will lag a lot. you know. So, but it's a good debate, you know. Like it's not like I'm arguing for the sake of trying to, you know, what to say. Yeah, basically it's a friendly debate, you know, like it's a constructive debate, like it's informational, it's good for everyone. Like if you have a point where it is right, then I agree it was right. If it's something that, you know, I've already mentioned before, then a lot of time I just repeating what I've already said over and over again. That's why I mentioned to you, like I've already said this yesterday, so I just gonna have to repeat what I've mentioned yesterday. But yeah, basically that's my opinion, because like the counter is already out, so it's not that her OPness. Obviously, she will be OP. Like, you know, that much is I agree. Like, no reason for a new Simmer Esper to be below the current Esper lineup. You know, like they must make a new Simmer Esper to be above everything else, so that she can be marketable and she can be used to grab the money from all the whales who are playing this game, so that the company can continue on making content, you know. So there is always a reason behind everything. You just have to look on why they make it like this, you know. Obviously, there is one thing that you should know, that obviously they don't want their company to stop, you know. Like every single company will want to have their company to stay alive for as long as possible. So whatever they do will always be for the sake of the company, not for the sake of the players. That's the difference. Like when people say that, you know, if you do like this, the player will hate it and a lot of players will quit the game. They don't care. Usually a good company will not care about their players, because players will come and go, but the company's vision must stay the same, you know, because that's what makes their company in the first place. It's just a matter like if you do align yourself with the company's vision and what they are trying to do, then you can enjoy the game. You know, if you no longer enjoy the game, nobody stops you from changing to another game. Like a lot of players are currently doing right now. Like I've seen, I do want to try playing Reverse 1999. You know, like so that I know what they are talking about when they are talking about Reverse 1999 when I'm around them. You know. But yeah, maybe later. But right now, I'm still enjoying Dislyte because I do like the story so much in Dislyte. I see, that's frustrating. That's bad design anymore. But it's a cash grab, so it's whatever. I still have yet to face Anana. Yeah, it's a cash grab. Like, it's, don't blame a company for a cash grab, because that's how they survive, you know. Like, imagine if you do make a company, like a game company, and you do it for free, you will never last long, you know, like, because you need to eat. Like, why do you make a game company if you don't make any money? You know, obviously you should make money, you know. But the way you make it will depend on the company. Like, are you too greedy to make that money? While you know, just sacrificing everything, or is it still within a reasonable amount? Like in my opinion, like Dislyte is still within reasonable reach. You know, like new Esper is OP, and then they're no longer OP. You know, because the newer Esper will be even more OP, and that is okay. Like, you know, when Gaius first came out, he was all the talk, like everybody is talking about Gaius, like he is the most OP Esper when he came out. You know, like if you don't have Gaius, sorry, you cannot compete in any content of the game. That's Gaius when he first came out, and nobody complained, because it's easy to get Gaius. You know, he is a flow Esper. You just need to wish for him, or you just there wasn't any wish back then, but you just have to pull him, you know. Like, but he was even more OP at that point than Ana, even though he can be easily killed. But the moment he moves, everybody will die. But I didn't see anybody complain about him. You know. So now they come out with a Simmer Esper, which is supposed to be like have more reason to be more OP than a standard flow Esper. And now it comes out Ana. So yeah, it's just a matter of time where everybody will forget about Ana later on in the future. Bang, Reverse 1999, apalagi story-nya. Yeah. I saw the story, like the Reverse 1999, the story is really good. You know, the thing that stops me from playing that game is just that it doesn't have any co-op, it doesn't have any PvP, so there is no interaction for me whatsoever to play with my friends. You know. So it's just a single player experience. So if I do want to choose to play a single player game, I rather choose Starfield or Baldur's Gate. You know, it's much more satisfying as a single player game. Or maybe Cyberpunk. I do want to play Cyberpunk and what is that? The Red Dead Redemption. You know, like it's been a long time from that game coming out. And I haven't played Red Dead Redemption until now. I do want to play that game, you know, but I just don't have any chance to play it yet. There's come and go, but community keeps game alive. I disagree heavily with catering too well solely and neglecting everything else. Yeah. They need to balance the free-to-play aspect of this game. They grab the money from whales right now at this point in time. Like they need to cycle the content, you know. Like yesterday, they already catered to the free-to-play. When they released Nora and Leon, they are specifically made for a free-to-play players to be able to compete against the whale. Look at this, how OP Leon is in the game. You know, her 60% shield size is supposed to be able to counter every single DPS Esper in the game, but nobody ever used her. So, like I said again, like the player's problem, not the game problem. You know, like her shield stops you from doing any critical damage, so Ana's damage will be neglected a lot. You know, so and also Nora, like Nora can counter a speed team very easily. Oh, I need to control this for sure. I think this one Pritzker is on point. Abigail is not really useful in here. I do need to have someone that can do things like this one probably. Let's go here. Let's see. Can I stop them? I need two controllers, and I need to stop autoing this. So let's just do this. You know, manually. I'm usually a guy who cannot multitask whatsoever. So I'm just gonna try my best right now to answer your to chat with you guys while doing this you know, infinite tower. So let's see. This ones have passive cooldown. This one doesn't have. This one have. This one. I need to stop the Intisar from doing damage to me. Yeah. Usually almost exclusively. Minora is so weak and she is A0. I want her A2 so bad. Yeah, I did extremely good here for Minora. Yeah. That's the thing that keeps us on keep us playing, you know. Like equipment is something that adds complexity to the character build, and then resonance also, and definite. That's why like a lot of like how many months? Like it's already been probably half a year from when I keep telling you guys to stop getting new Esper and just focus on building your current one. Because having a duplicate is so much more rewarding right now with the current Divinate, rather than just keep adding new Esper. But if you do need the new Esper, like right now, I feel like the Archibald is someone that I need, and I pulled him, you know. but I do want to focus on my current expert. That's why I don't have so many experts. Like I don't have Nora, I don't have Leon, I haven't built my Embla, I don't have Emma, don't have, but I have my Emma only at Resonance 1, so she is pretty much useless. Yeah, so I'm using my current expert and try my best to get stronger with the current one. Because of that, like, you know, it's much more rewarding to have the Divinate and Duplicate this one. But yeah, so they already catered to the free-to-play players with Nora, Leon, and then Farah is also the DPS. Like, it sees a DPS who can also control the enemy team. What more can you ask from, you know, from Farah? So they already catered to the free-to-play players. Nobody ever say thank you to that. Nobody ever make a grateful video saying, oh, thank you Dislyte for making this, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to complaining, everybody make a video out of that. That's the problem with humans. You know? When there is something to complain, they put it in a comment, in forum, and everywhere. But when it comes to something that, oh, I like this update, nobody ever say anything, you know. So yeah, now is their time to cash grab with Ana. So it's okay for me, you know. Like I mean, like it's already time for them to do that. Oh no, one shot. That's crazy. I don't know if I can reduce there. Yeah, I can increase their passive, but I need to just kill them at the right time before they become you know, this. But I think, yeah, I do need this one. I need another controller in here. Maybe Parmy will be better than a Hilda. Let's go. I don't know what I should do. I have 80 Wisstones right now and I'm at 30 pity. I don't know if I should go for Archie even though I don't have the Javit combo, or wait until Hilda comes on right up again. I agree, everyone's complaining, but I think that because people are so fed up with the state of the game. I think because they only emphasize on the complaining, so it feels like it's been piling up. But there has been a lot of good things coming out with the game, you know. If you think, so at this point, I do want you to forget everything that everybody says, you know. Like try to think like this. If you think about Ana, like think, like is it because you hate Ana? Or is it because everybody hates Ana, so you also hate Ana? You know, just think deep down, like what are you really feeling about Ana? Like you mentioned that you have never seen Ana and have any problem with Ana up until now, then it shouldn't be your problem, you know. Like you haven't met Ana, you haven't seen Ana at all, you have no problem with Ana. So if whatever the other people are saying, Ana is OP, it doesn't affect you. It doesn't matter to you, you know. So what do you feel right now? And look back, you know, look a little bit back, like the couple of updates, like, you know, the last one, Farah, is it okay for you? Then coming back, Leon, is it okay for you? And have you tried Leon? And then go back to Nora, and then have you tried Nora? Is it okay for you? Going back again, Leora, was it a good update? Blah, blah, blah. But just reach deep down, like, is it what you think, or is it what everybody else are thinking? You know, and that's your answer, you know. That's how you see, like, whether you are still enjoying the game, or is it because everybody is no longer enjoying the game that it makes you, you know, force you into not enjoying the game. So that's why I never get swayed by other people's opinion, because I have my own opinion, I have my own reasoning playing the game, and I do still enjoy the game my own way, you know. So when everybody is playing Reverse 1999, like, I'm still enjoying this game right now. So let's see. I'm gonna kill the Oli first so he doesn't resurrect anyone. Let's go. Oh my god, I cannot target that. These are ah ha ha ha. Also, all the big CCs are leaving Dislyte. I'm so scared for the state of our community. It's not about Ana, it's about balance. Ana is OP, but there are still ways to counter her. My idea is to hunt Ana teams in point war. See? Like, a lot of players who are enjoying the current content, they are not speaking up, you know. So if you do reach like to every single player, sometimes you will find these kind of people, you know. He's enjoying the Ana content. So don't stop him from enjoying the Ana content just because everybody says so. You know? And then the big content creators are leaving Dislyte. Yeah, it's a problem. I agree. Like from the outside, it seems like the game will become bad because everybody is leaving the game. But it's just a matter of how the Dislyte community is not community. The Dislyte developer team is building their game back again. Like right now, they should realize that they shouldn't listen to the content creator like since last year or like a couple of months ago, because they have been listening to their player base too much. I've been mentioning this in my videos like a lot of times because they have been listening to the player base too much, and they shouldn't do that. That's what makes a company go bankrupt, because they follow the customer. Like the terms "customer is king" is bullshit in real life, you know, because the customer will always have their loyalty somewhere else. You know, they will never stick to you when the time is bad. It comes from my personal experience, you know. So yeah, I never want to listen to the customer. And I do need the disease from Javid. I think it's just a matter of the skill order that I was using. So let's try again. Let's see. Yeah, that's the part. Like this Intisar is still not stuck. I'm not mad about Ana. I'm mad that the state of the game is going in a bad direction. Since Nuxi, every new simmer has been so many leaks about everything. Yeah, but look at that. Look at that. See, like Nuxi, when she first came out, like she was very, very OP. But now it's okay, you know? Like people will find a way to counter, because they will complain first. They don't know how to counter Nuxi back then, even though I already been telling everybody in my videos how to counter Nuxi. But since I'm a small content creator, like only a handful of players been listening to my videos, so they don't know how to counter Nuxi, and they just been complaining. And now when everybody knows how to counter her, it's no longer a problem. But look at that, nothing is different, you know. Like nothing is different compared to the Nuxi from back then, because the counter for Nuxi is not an Esper, it's your build, you know. They give you resistance to counter Nuxi. I do need a more reliable. Oh my god, all this time Pritzker's been failing me. Probably need to change this to Longmian maybe. Longmian be more reliable. Hopefully so. Let's go. Let's try this. Tever was nerfed even though he had counters. Yeah, that's Tever. That's the thing. You know, Lilith listening to us, no shot. No, Tever got nerfed because they listen to the players. Yeah. Think about it. Tever got nerfed because they listen to the players complaining about Tever. Okay, but Ana is a simple budget fix. I don't know how the devs can fix it though. What has the devs given us that we have directly asked for? Nuxie's only counter is outspeed. No. You can counter Nuxie with a resistance. Like if you have a tank team, you can counter Nuxie. And they also released Nora to counter Nuxie specifically. But nobody is using Nora, so it's still the same state as when Nuxie first came out. Nuxie's counter is resist, and nobody's been building resist. But nowadays, they realize that they cannot force you to use resist, so they make a specific one equipment specifically to force you into building resist, which is the hold fast. Yeah, they give you hold fast to force you into building resist, so now you can counter Nuxie. So without realizing it, all the tank team players, like the players who have a tank team, when they use hold fast, they build resist without knowing it, and that is the counter to Nuxie. Emma is Nuxie's nightmare. Yeah, right now. But Nuxie's already been stopped being a hype a couple of updates ago, and Emma only just recently came out, so it's not Emma who is the counter to Nuxie. It's knowledge. The more knowledge you know about the game, the more you know how to counter her. Tank teams usually counter Nuxie by not getting dispelled and not getting their AP reduced. I'm having problem with my own Intisar. Yeah, I'm gonna need to focus on this. Let's see. Probably Archibald and this one. See, they can be countered. They can be controlled. So I need. Try to use more controller, but oh no! I need to survive.
Any summer delight.
Well, Leon doesn't hit back. Maybe I can do this. Let's go. This one for speed. Then Pritzker, second speed. I don't have Emma. I'm so mad I came back late. Yeah, Emma is really, and it's really good. Like that's one more example. Why this game is so good for their free-to-play players. Emma is one thing, one proof that they are thinking about their free-to-play players. Emma is a proof of that, because Emma is being used by every single player to mess with the current meta. So when you're saying that they never listen to the free-to-play players, there's Emma. Your example is Emma. And nobody ever say good thing about Emma. Like they make a video like about how OP Emma is, but nobody is grateful that having Emma being accessible for every single player, like including the free-to-play players. This one. Stun. No! Get down. Yes. Stun. Stun. Go and die in this hard. Get his afraid. He also soft counters her. Even Blasiel is sniped by dots. Oh, you mean the number increased by dots? No. I've already tried that. Embla stack only increase if they receive a hit, not by poison. If they can, it works exactly the same as Jiangman's Nether Bloom. So Jiangman's Nether Bloom is not affected by poison. it only affected by direct hit. So there you go, there's your answer. M-Blast Corrupted Seed works exactly the same as Nether Bloom. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no, they managed to move. Damn it. Maybe without an actual DPS, like I have a problem with killing them.
Morning, and get ready for the
Yeah, this one is great, but I don't have enough damage to finish this. Let's go. I think I need to replace one. Maybe Ilongyan. Let's go with Hilda again. Wow. Yeah. This is why like knowledge is power, you know, like the more you know about the game, the more you know how to you know, do certain things. Okay, this one. Okay, stun this one. We got resisted. So yeah, I think this is where Tamaki mentioned yesterday. Like he mentioned that I'm gonna have another problem later on stage 9. So yeah, probably this is the problem. Stun. Yes, nice. So I'm gonna need to yeah, there we go. There we go. We can go to the second wave fully healthy. Go, go, go. Come on, Intisar, keep moving. But yeah, basically just be patient, guys. If you still think that Ana is the problem, like give it a couple of months. Without anything changing,
morning, and get ready for
Ana will no longer be a problem. You know, it's just a hype. It's just a hype. You know, everybody, when they don't know something on how to counter something, they just keep on talking first. You know, like once the game keep progressing, you know, everybody will just forget about Ana, and they will somehow know how to deal with her later. Fun. So I don't have someone who can reduce the passive anymore. This is gonna be bad. Ah ha ha ha. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Blam. If only I have Leora, you know. Like most of the time, I do regret not pulling Leora. Also because I didn't have enough Wheatstone, yeah, to pull Leora. But Leora is specifically made for a PvE content, You can already see that from her ability to refresh all her skills when changing rounds. That alone make her specialized in a PvE content, and her ability to give standoff for 2 turns to her allies while dealing damage is very strong in this kind of content, especially when I don't have enough HP to tank any of the enemy's damage right here. Like if any of this Esper moves, I will die, you know. That's the problem, because I don't have any tank team. I don't have any tank relic or equipment. Now they call it equipment. Yeah, I don't have any of those. So the only way I can survive is to like permanently control the enemy. Right now. I need fully control the enemy so that they don't do anything to me. And right now I just need to give this to Pritzker. So Pritzker will have his skill ready by the second wave. Go Pritzker! Now let's go, let's try this again. Hopefully I can get lucky with the stun, and especially the cooldown up, because I need to cooldown up the Zhang Juli and kill him or both of them before Ahmed kills them. And also I do need to give the buff blocker. Let's just go with the buff blocker first. Oh no, we failed to give buff blocker to both Zhang Juli. This is the thing, you know, like people always underestimate resist, while resist pretty much break everything. You know, resist is the strongest stats in PvP, and nobody ever increase their resist. It's just like if you ever play World of Warcraft, you will know that resist is specifically made for PvP. 111k low. yeah, his damage is a lot. Like that's why it's impossible for me to survive. Like the moment they move, I will die. Right now farming Kronos and doing my best to farm Andros. Nice. For tank stuff, so I can re-gear my decoy. I think you should use Archie to silence Lockbeard. No, Archie cannot silence Lian, because Archie's silence, this one swing, won't work on bosses, and Lian is a boss. And this silence is not applicable to a boss, because this is counted as a disable. So both silence don't work on boss. The only disables that can work on boss is AP down. Building resist on your character is so hard. Yeah, it's so hard because you need to balance your other stats. Like building resist means that you sacrifice your other stats, and a lot of players don't want to do that. They don't want to sacrifice their other stats, because if you increase resist to your DPS, that means that that DPS no longer deals the maximum damage. And if you increase resist to your tank, that means that your tank will no longer tanky. So a lot of players don't want to increase their resist, but imagine this, you know, like if you are a DPS and you deal like 100,000 damage, like just now 111k damage, if you reduce their attack, if you move and deal 111,000 damage, like anybody will die, definitely. But if I stun you, if you don't have any resist and I stun you, that damage will go down to 0. You know? So no matter how high your attack is, your damage will go down to 0 the moment I control you. So it's okay if you reduce your attack by a little bit. So let's say from 100,000 damage, you reduce your attack to only deal 18,000 damage, 80,000 damage. Then, but it makes you resist the enemy stun. It is pretty much worth it. That's how you should think about resist. So in PvP, it's much more beneficial for you to resist the enemy's debuffs or control, because it's not only stun that you need to resist. Like for example, if the enemy manages to give you attack down, it will reduce your attack by half. So your 100,000 damage will be reduced to only 50,000. So why not just reduce your damage purposely to 80,000 and resist that attack down? That's the way of thinking that you should be thinking when building your character for PvP. And that's why nowadays Feng Nuxi is no longer a problem, because with the hold fast relic, like there's no reason for a tank team to not use hold fast, because a lot of espers, a lot of tanky espers, they have no use for their Mui relic to be anything. Like some espers don't need Avatara, like for example, like Sally. Sally don't need Avatara, Sally don't need like a buff, Sally don't need extra defense, and Sally don't need anything basically. Like she can give a shield to her allies, but why not use hold fast? Like by using hold fast, you can still give defense to her entire lineup, and it's much better than a shield. Shield is what? What is the name of the Mui shield? I forgot. Yeah, the shield one only applicable at the beginning of the stage, while when you give hold fast rally to Sally, it works the entire duration of the fight. Like the defense increase will be permanent on your teammates. So by increasing your resist, you will increase your allies' defense, while at the same time making your Sally unable to be controlled. And when your Sally is unable to be controlled, Feng Nuxi's AP down and her dispel and her stun and her cooldown up will not work on your Sally. And the moment Sally moves, she will heal back your entire lineup, and it pretty much negates everything that Feng Nuxi has done up until that point. That's your way of thinking. That's how you should think about this game. That's why resist is such an important stance in here because of that. True, so true. Adamantine, Aegis. Yeah, Aegis. Adamantine, yeah. So that's why they've been forcing you to increase your resist. That's their way to answering your complaint. Like everybody's complaint about Feng Nuxi being too OP, their answer is to specifically build hold fast for you to use. That's why, like tonight you learn something. Like don't be swayed by other people's opinions. Like think back. Like is it a problem for you, or is it a problem for everybody else? Like if you don't feel any problem from that, then it doesn't matter. Just enjoy the game. You are the one playing the game, not them. So you should be just enjoy the content however you want. Like you play games to have fun, not stress about it. And it's already this time. Oh my god, we haven't finished this tower yet. Lian doesn't have her shield yet, so I do want to push on that. Yes, I can kill this Jiang Juli. Go! Yes. Die, Jiang Juli, die. Yes, one die. One dead. One more to go. Let's go. As long as I control the Ahmed and he cannot heal, I can keep them permanently on low health HP. And I have a lot of way, okay, to do this. Like, if I keep stunning the Ahmed, then I can slowly kill on Jiang Juli. And if Ahmed even manages to move, as long as Jiang Juli doesn't move, oh my god, we failed to cooldown up that one just now. There. Yeah, does he have? Oh my god, we already used the third skill. This is let's just do this. Hopefully, oh no, it's Javier. Oh my god. I was gonna say, hopefully he hits my Era. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Yeah, someone will die again now. Shit. It was going well up until this point, but yeah, we didn't get lucky with this one, the stun on the Jiang Juli just now. At this point, I do hope like I can have Elliot, but the thing is that Elliot takes up a space, a slot in here, and without Era, I don't think I can fully control them while waiting for Fritzker's skill to come back from cooldown. Yeah, now we don't have a way to kill them, so it's impossible to win. Or maybe I can just use Uday. Let's try Uday again. I have yet to experiment with the new gear sets. I can't kill Andra stuck on stage 50. Oh, you do need a lot of poisons on that. That's why it's kind of hard to kill Andras, because a lot of players don't want to build poison, because poison is not being used in a lot of content. Like usually people want to do a straightforward business, like dealing damage straight into the enemy. So they don't want to do a roundabout way like what I'm doing with my build, you know. So not many players have a poison Espers build up. So Andras is kind of like, hard to clear. If you still limit it with your equipment, like you are still in the mid game, meaning that you don't have that much equipment to play with, then, and also materials to level up your Esper, then you won't have the freedom to level up Poison Esper specifically for Andras. But once you have your Poison Espers, then Andras should be easily clearable. Like you can just take up Hilda and Ife, and if you don't have Ife, then you can use Kara. Basically, every single Poison Esper will be able to kill Andras, because that's how they built him. You know, you're supposed to use percentage HP damage, kill them, kill Andras. Hey, buff blocker! Look at that, Another reason why one swing is the best. I mean, not one swing, I mean this one, Archibald. Now it's time to use the one swing. With this one, and for them to die slowly. Okay. Now we just have to increase the cooldown. This one is already increased, this one too. Nice, so I'm gonna stun this Ahmed. Yep. And then we're gonna kill the Jiang Juli. Dian is currently having her golden buff here, so every time we attack the enemy, they're gonna heal back up. So we're gonna just wait for them to die by themselves. So who's gonna move first? This one, that's not the Ahmed. Okay. So I don't want to change my target too much because they just gonna heal back their health every time I attack them. So this is how we're gonna do this. Oh no, wait. I thought he has his passive on cooldown. What the hell? Huh? Really? No! Yeah, I thought he has his skill on cooldown. What the hell? Only poisoner I have is Kara. Missing Ife, missing Hilda. Maybe I focus Hal. If you don't have Ife and Hilda, then you should try to build Layla. Layla also able to clear Andras, but you need extra effort to do that, you know. But Hall is a last resort. Hall is a last resort. You can use Hall, but it's much better to just focus on killing the boss instead of killing the minions. If you do use Hall, but it doesn't mean that you cannot use him. Like you can use him. You can use him. Try Layla. No, don't build her to level 60 yet, so you don't waste your materials. Just build her to level 50 and try the water first. You know, check test the water with level 50 Layla. And if you do like her playstyle, then you can continue on using Layla. That's how I cleared Andras too at the beginning, you know. Even though I have every single poison esper because that's my specialty. Like I specialize in debuffs application. I did try using Layla back then when Andras first came on, and it's worked quite well. It works quite okay, you know. Why is this Intisar didn't get stunned? Okay, let's see. Do I have my skill ready? Nope. Damn it. I don't have my skills. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. We killed the first wave too fast. We're so dead. But I think this team is okay. Although maybe I can replace Yude with someone else who can reduce cooldown and heal at the same time. Maybe Abigail. Maybe Abigail can help me a little bit. Let's go with that. Like Abigail with the extra turn, I do hope that at least she can reduce the cooldown by 1, which is going to be alright. Like it's not gonna reset the full cooldown, but if I'm gonna spam it with the Pritzker anyway, like Pritzker only have 3 turns cooldown, so it should still be okay. It should still be okay. Okay, stun the Intisar. I don't want the Intisar to have any funny business with me. Okay, now I can prolong my turn, hopefully. Hopefully we have enough to... Oh no. Yeah, to get everybody's cooldown back up. Hey, should be ready by now.
And get ready for the
Maybe I build like that. Yeah, it's your only choice. It's your only choice. You should. Like if you don't have Hilda and Ife, then you have no other choice. Like you need to build Layla. Otherwise, you need a Tever, kill Andras as fast as possible before he before he kills you. You know, like a single target damage can be used to clear that. And my god, I forgot the buff blocker at the beginning. It should be okay. It should be okay. We can try again. We can try again. Next. No. Yeah, see, with Abigail's shield, at least I can survive a little bit. Sleep. Damn it. Sleep. The hell, sleep. Damn it. Stun. I hate resist. Silence. Stun. And now don't have. Yeah, let's just use shield. Silence this. Oh, it's already silenced. Let's hit the junction. Stun this. I have Tower, but I cannot make it work for some reason. My Tower does 4k damage to him. Your basic, your normal attack should deal very low damage to him, but Andras have a very low. No, it's Andras is immune to critical damage, so you should be. Wait, oh, she has that. Yeah, I need to use this. So you should be building full attack on Tavern, not critical damage, because Andras blocks critical damage. You know. So if you build Tower with full attack bonus, then you should be able to deal more damage to Andras instead of only just 4k. Shield. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, they healed back to full. Damn it. My buff blocker didn't manage to reach just now. This is bad. This is bad. And also the stun, like I keep on missing. Keep on missing on the stun and disables. This is too bad. Why? Oh no. The unskills should be on cooldown, so yeah. I need to kill. Oh no. I need to kill them while Leon's skill is on cooldown. So let's see this. I cannot stun. Let's stun this one. Hopefully this one will die. At least I can kill one. No! This is gonna be a long fight. Oh, I see. Let me try that first before I build Layla. Yeah. You should read the description on Andras. Like that's his whole kit, you know. Like he blocks critical damage, but attack bonus will go through him. So once you know that, I think you can see a higher number than just 4,000 from your Tower in Andras. And that's basically how everybody been killing Andras, you know, like the competitive ones, they are not following the the actual way, the proper way. They just brute force their way, which is by killing Andras before he managed to do anything with a single target DPS from Tever. You know. I just need to prolong this for 4 turns. Oh my god, that's a long time. Can I do that? Keep pushing her AP down. On. 2 more turns. I think by now it should be ready. I can still go on. Yeah. Every skill ready. Let's go.
Warning, and get ready for the battle of
Stun. Cooldown up. Yeah. Cooldown up is problem. Oh no. Wrong click. I should have went with the buff blocker. Okay, buff blocker. This one, buff blocker. Go. Buff blocker. Yes. Only 2 got the shield. So it should be, but this one has his passive still. Oh my god, this is bad. Yeah, they healed back to full. Stun this young Julie and sleep this Ahmed. It's Ahmed. Balance this one. If only I have R2 Abigail, like I can heal. I cannot heal with my Abigail because she doesn't have any resonance. Okay, stun. Yes, all of them got stun. Now back to the starting line again. Stun this. And who should I run? One. Give more poison. And Lian should be okay. Should still be on cooldown, so I can use this. One swing, and I do need to increase their cooldown. Okay, that one is 1 turn, so I'm gonna increase that again. Hopefully, ooh, Ahmed die. That's nice. Let's use this. Disease, nice. So he cannot be healed now, but I do need to increase the cooldown of this young Julie, so that's some problem. So hopefully oh no, this is bad. Yeah, I do hope that Ahmed will heal this young Julie, so let's just stun this young Julie. No, if I buff blocker that, it will be really bad. I do want this Ahmed to actually heal this one. I don't want this one to go to a demon mode. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, that was the best outcome. Lian healed the young Julie in here, and then Ahmed died by poison. Ooh. Hi, should I take Archie or Mavis or the new Esper? Wait first, wait first. Okay. So don't use your Wisdom because tomorrow we're gonna have a new Esper coming out, and I'm gonna make a video on analyzing the new Esper. So just wait for that. You will know whether the new Esper is going to be OP or not. And if if he turns out to be even better than Archie, then you should just save your Wisdom and just use it for the new one, you know, instead of using it to Archie, because Archie is really niche, you know. Even though like you can already see here, like I use Archie a lot in Infinite Tower, like he helps a lot with together with Javid. Like I can clear Infinite Tower really fast, but sometimes it's a problem, you know, like I clear the tower too fast. I need to slow them down. Yeah. I need to slow them down. It's bad. Can I use disease on her? Like if that's so, then I do want Javid to keep on moving. You know? I need to give disease on Lian. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so just wait for the new Esper. And especially because you don't have both Archie and Mavis, so it's not gonna be a decision for you whether you want to take Archie or Mavis. Like, because if you do want to make use of them, it's much better if you have both of them, because you can then justify having Archie in your lineup, because you can pair him up with your Mavis. Like alone, Archie alone will be very unique. Like you can only make him work just like me, you know, like with Javid or any other controller as. But with Mavis there, it will help you bringing Javid into like any other content, because Javid then will become a standard DPS. So he will become. You will be able to build him full critical damage and be a standard DPS, just like the twins, like Xie Chui and Xie Yuzi. He will be able to deal damage together with Mavis, and his damage is really high. Okay, his damage is really high if paired with Mavis. So that way you don't really rely on the one swing anymore. You can just deal damage using his direct damage. I cannot use one swing, so there is no reason for me to use that. Buff blocker is already 3 turns there, so maybe I can try to use this one. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. If I use disease, will it replace her disease? It's 5 turns. What the hell? It's 5 turns. It's 5 turn disease. Yeah, maybe if I can apply Seer, let's go. I can go with Seer there. Let's do this. Defense down is already there, so extends poison by 1 turn. Is it there? Include effects for 2 turns. Yeah, this one. This one. Yeah, let's just use this one. I mean, by now we should be able to, you know, just kill her slowly. As long as she is diseased, like she cannot do anything. And buff blocker. Look at that, 5 turns disease and 3 turns buff blocker. Cannot get any better than that, you know. Like she will just die. Will just die. Hilda debuff extension. Yeah. That's why. Like, they are my pride, you know. Javid, Hilda, Archibald, Ife. They're all my pride. Like, the buffers are, you know, always useful. If you cannot beat the enemy with brute force, if you are fighting a stronger enemy, the way for you to beat them is by using debuffs, you know. Because debuffs doesn't care how strong your enemy are, it's always gonna be the same. Like, here's for example, like if the enemy Ashley have 1,000 attack, your debuff will cut down her attack by 500. And if the enemy Hilda have like 1,000 defense, then your attack on her will be reduced by that 1,000 defense, okay? So if you strengthen yourself, like for example, you increase your attack by 30%, then your damage on Hilda will also be increased by 30%. But if Hilda has a higher defense, like for example, Hilda has 3,000 defense, then your 30% attack will still be reduced by the 3,000 defense, and it will be much less than what you get. Like probably if you increase your attack by 30% with Hilda's defense 1,000, then maybe you will get a damage increase by probably 20%. And if Hilda has 3,000 defense and you have your attack increased with your equipment by 30%, then maybe you will have your final damage be increased by 10% with your attack. Like the difference, you know, like you get what I mean? Like the difference between your normal attack and your attack being increased by 30% is only gonna affect your final damage at 10% higher than a normal attack if the enemy Hilda have very high defense. But with debuffs, you can reduce Hilda's defense by 60%, which is a lot. Like imagine always, if I want to compare something, I always use an extreme cases. Like what happened if Hilda have 10,000 defense? So 10,000 defense will negate any damage that comes to Hilda. Like your attack increase, you need to increase your attack by 1,000% to negate the effect of the Hilda defense increase from 3,000 to 10,000. Like that's for example, okay? So the exact number, I don't know about the exact number, but that is just for example purposes, you know. So the attack increase will be will not affect your damage against this Hilda because he has like 10,000 defense. But if you have debuff and reduce her defense by defense down, you will cut even more defense because it's percentage based. Defense down will reduce her defense by 60%. So from 10,000 defense, it will be reduced by 6,000 and will go down to 4,000. How insane is that? You know, the stronger your enemies are, the more your debuffs will affect them more. That's the rule of every single game. That's why if you find every single game out there, this rule will always apply to them. Why the game developer gives you debuffs? Every single debuffs have uses. Why do they have disease in this game? Obviously, there's gonna be a case where healing will be a problem. Why is there a buff blocker in this game? Because there will be a case where buff will be a problem for you. You know, every single debuffs have their own reason for existing. So attack down also the same. If you find a 10,000 attack Ashley, no matter how much defense you have, you will never negate her attack as much as giving her attack down. You know, and also miss rate up. You know, if the enemy Yunchuan have 200% critical damage, then critical a miss rate up will totally negate that critical damage and will make that critical damage go down to 0 because he will miss his attack. So debuffs affect stronger enemies more than for you to just increasing the stats of your own Esper. You know, so that's how important debuffs is in this game. That's why I love playing around with debuffs. Enemies are immune to AP down, all enemies get immunity, and so allies are silenced. Oh my god! So, silence. The only one who can negate the silence is Jin Yuyao. Yes, I need Jin Yuyao to move first because she is the only one who can remove debuffs without doing anything. So she will need to move first, remove the silence. And I do want to check, like, is there any new Esper that can do what Jin Yuyao is doing right now? I don't think there is. I think I remember there was an Esper that can remove debuffs at the beginning of their turn, like they are immune to debuffs. But who is that? I forgot. Let's see. The new Esper in here, like somebody in here cannot be debuffed. Who is that? This one?
Dispel the gloom.
This one. Oh yeah, Sacred Flame for Javid on his resonance. Yeah, now dispels all debuffs, but he needs to be able to cast his skill. Who else can negate debuffs? I forgot.
This song.
But I don't think, I think it only affects the Esper itself. I forgot. Like there was another Esper that cannot be silenced, but I forgot who. But I guess it only affects the Esper, not the entire team lineup. So I still gonna need Jin Yuyao for this whole purpose, for the sole purpose of removing the Silent Void. And then after that, I'm gonna need to remove the enemy's immunity. So maybe I'm gonna start with the mainstream TA first. Let's see. TA should be able to do this, because now TA have the dispel, and I'm gonna try going with this one first because the enemy is immune to AP down. So I'm gonna still bring Pritzker because we can still stun them. Let's go with this, and I'm gonna still stick with Archibald and Javid. Yeah, debuffs and percent-based damage scales infinitely. It's the new Ice Girl, I think. Oh yeah, Farah. Is it Farah? Yeah, I think Farah. Oh yeah, Farah cannot be silenced. Yeah, it's the new Ice Girl. Wait, let me check. Yeah, that's why I love, like, if you see all of my Espers, they all deal percentage HP damage. Intisar, Eve, Hilda, Kara, Javid, Ashley, Archibald, every single, and also Ethan, every single Esper that I pull from Wishstones, the one that I really want. Every time I did Esper analysis, every time new Esper come out and I did analysis, I will tell whether they are OP or not, and I will tell you how to use them. Like Nora, you can use her to counter Fengxi, then Lian, you can use her to counter any critical damage based Esper, blah blah blah, etc. But I myself not pulling them because I am a pure free-to-play players. Like you know by now, like a content creator gets how to say, like gets a benefit, extra benefit for them making a Dislyte content. But I never ask for that extra benefit. I never ask for that extra benefit. So I'm still a pure free-to-play players. So you will never see me like someone who call himself a free-to-play players, but actually having every single Esper at Resonance 6. Like that is totally not a free-to-play players. And I still a purely free-to-play player, so I need to choose my Esper carefully. I cannot just pull every single one of them. So if they don't deal percentage HP damage, or they don't have a an insane amount of debuffs on their kit, I will never pull them, no matter how OP they are. Okay, so that's why I only pulled Archibald lately, and the last one before him was Hilda, I think. So let's see the new Ice Girl. She cannot be silenced. What is it?
I will fall.
If dispels all control. Ah, this one. Yes. That's why. I remember someone has something, but nowadays, because I rarely play as Dislyte anymore, I kind of mix their skills up everywhere, you know. So I no longer know which one has which, but I do know someone has something, you know. So this one, synergy. This is another great thing about Pharah. Like I mentioned in my Pharah analysis, that she is a DPS, but she will be really hard to kill because of synergy here. She is immune to AP down. Again, another counter for Feng Nuxi, because the hardest part about Feng Nuxi is her being able to push your AP down constantly without giving you any turn to move. If you have at least a turn to move, then you will be able to, you know, do something to her. Because if she has insane amount of speed, that means that her HP won't be as high, you know. So you can still at least do something if you have, you know, a little bit of resist to resist her cooldown up. So this is really great, immune to AP down. Also, you can neglect the enemy's TA at the beginning of battle. And then damage taken minus 40%. This is huge for a DPS, you know. At least you can stay alive, but even though you are building your character in full attack bonus and critical damage build. And also, she cannot be controlled, you know. Really good. Like every single Esper have their own unique trait. It's just a matter of where you use them. So later, I do want to see, like in RTA, like all of these new Esper will probably see some kind of, you know, use. Hey, they are all gone. Nice. Silence time. I like unique Espers. If it's just pure damage, I don't like it very much, because once you have one DPS, you have all the DPS. Yeah, hopefully I can pull her before the next RTA. Yeah. But having too much Esper is also not good. Like your investment will be split among too many Espers, that you will be a jack of all trades but a master of none. So it's better to just, once you have all the roles that you need, like just focus on one, you know. So again, like your reasoning about the DPS is really good, but there is another reason why you shouldn't go for a pure DPS Esper. Because a pure DPS Esper can be easily replaceable by any other new Esper. Because almost every single new DPS Esper will be able to deal damage. So what differentiates you from any other DPS Esper? For example, like, you know, Lewis, Ophelia, they bring damage. But the more new Esper coming out, like if you compare Lewis, Ophelia, not two of them, like we don't really have a single. Valeria, yeah. If you do compare Lewis and Ophelia to Valeria is much more useful, because she keeps on moving, she gives AP to her friends, etc. Like you don't need Lewis and Ophelia. Like you can replace both of them with Valeria. You know, you don't have anything unique that differentiate your Ophelia and Lewis against your Valeria. So that's the thing about a DPS Esper. You know, the new Esper will always be dealing more damage than the previous one. So never aim for just pure damage. Now, if you don't aim for pure damage, the next thing that is different is buffs and debuffs. So if you have like, for example, like this one, like Archibald, you know, like no matter how many new espers gonna come out in the future, nothing will beat the ability to be able to silence your enemy, then deals true damage every time they move to all 5 of the enemies, reduce their buff's duration to only last 1 turn, while being able to give buff blocker to the entire enemy team and keep silencing 1 enemy. Like the combination of all those debuffs within the single Esper will be very much almost gonna be impossible to be copied into the new Esper. Like maybe the new Esper, if like let's say we already have Dislyte for 10 years, then they might build a new Esper that have a similar skill set with 1 swing, like they will be able to silence, deal true damage to all enemy espers. But maybe the second skill will not be buff blocker, maybe this will be disease, you know. And then the first skill, maybe this one will be attack up or something, or defense down, you know. The combination of all those debuffs will not be anywhere again in the future. You know? So always aim for the a combination of buffs and debuffs on your Esper. You know, just like why I straight up the moment Intisar came out, I straight up pulled her until Resonance 6 because the combination of attack up, defense down, attack down within a single Esper will never be there anymore. You know. There won't be any other Esper who can do all these 3 while also being able to use Misrate up. And on top of being able to damage the a single enemy in 1 shot. Oh my god. Why? Why can I? Why they still have immunity? What the hell? At this point, like every time I do Infinite Tower, I always wish that, you know, I can use my Raven. The thing is that Raven only brings a damage. Like I need survivability. You know, I need to be able to control the enemy team, and it's more important than just dealing damage. So wasting a slot for Raven is kind of like killing myself. But I do love her ability to like have almost 100% chance of dispelling the enemy's buffs. Maybe it's time for me to use Gaius again. Like in this kind of battle, I think Gaius will be able to kill them much faster. Let's see. Up this one and this one. Let's go. I want to build a call for next RTA role. I love my favorite. Yeah. The only reason I play this game, not the only reason, like the first reason I played this game was because I saw Raven. Oh. Let's just pull Raven. Let's just use Raven. I'm frustrated, you know. Won't be able to deal much damage, but I do hope that we at least can see the second wave so that I can plan on what to do next. Heal this one first. Stun. No, we didn't stun her. Ah! Only managed to stay alive. Now she is dead. Well, I just want to see the second wave. What do you have on the second wave? Yep. Once they move, they just keep on moving. Ah. They are quite tanky for the DPS as far. That's for sure. Let's go with this one again. Hopefully we will get more lucky with this. There we go. Should have gotten her D3 first, but I got Izanamis because the infinite standoff strat is too fun. Yeah, with toilet break. What is the infinite standoff strat? Oh, Izanami's standoff. Yeah. I was thinking for a second there, like what is it? Some kind of like Mexican standoff? Oh yeah, there's a buff called standoff. Oh my god, it's. I think other games been messing with my head. Yeah. Oh no, Fitzcar is dead. Hey, let's see the second wave. What are we dealing with? This is impossible. This is impossible. Let's just this is impossible. I need a permanent immunity for this. So I definitely need a Gabriel. If only I have maybe I'm just gonna this one. Hop. Let's just clear this first with just 3-star. I'm gonna use this one. Because it's getting late, I just want the legendary Abilimon, and that will be enough. So as long as I clear these states, like I should be able to get that legendary Abilimon, and the rest I can just clear any other day.
Knowledge will assure.
And Eira, maybe. Eira. Hey, let's go. This one. Oh, why? Okay, let's see. Do I have my skill ready by now? I think not. I can just probably stun them. Yeah, it's not ready yet. Ah ha ha. I need a healer. I think. You're gonna need a healer to survive getting hit by Ashley. Ira? No, or Hilda. Hilda. I'm gonna replace Hilda with Clara. And then we're gonna use Hilda. I mean Aira. Only I have Resonance 6 Hilda. It's like everything I wish for. That's the only thing I can use for. If I have Resonance 6 Hilda, it will open up a Celine. I can finally use Celine in my combo with Resonance 6 Hilda. But that will still be a faraway dream. Resonance 6 Hilda. Like right now, my Hilda is only at Resonance 0, so yeah, it's gonna be still far away for that to happen. Okay, let's see. Do I have my skill ready by now? Yep, everything is ready. Nice. Okay, AP down, all of them. Nice. Stun, all of them. Survive that. Dismon seal, heal up. And this one. And hopefully they all die. And we gonna stun again, I guess. All at the end. Let's do this. Up. Up. Stun. Up. Yes, all of them got stunned. Nice. Heal up. Okay. Hitting the Ashley. Because the rest will die by themselves, hopefully. But Ashley will not die by herself, and a Pritzker attack reduce the enemy's AP, so that's what I'm aiming for. Ta-da! Yeah, without any star, this is an easy game. But I don't want to use any stars. Like we already have enough to get our legendary ability one. Like, if you do want to keep on banging your head on this one, then yeah, you do need to have a way to survive getting hit by Ashley. It's the same problem as like the 6th floor, the one we've been banging our head into. So I currently don't have any means to survive getting hit by Ashley because I'm lacking in the tank department. I don't have a good Sally, I don't have Leon, I don't have any resonance on Ahmed. I basically don't have any healer. I still don't have Hyde until now, you know. So there's no way I can use a tank team that can kill the enemy. Or I don't even have Taver, like, you know, some of you guys use Taver to just straight away kill the enemy before they kill you. I don't have that much insane damage, you know, that high damage to just straight up kill the enemy in one shot. So that's it. I finally finished the story. I finished the Infinite Tower. Not actually finished. Like, if I do want to use up everything, I want to get every single star, then I'm gonna need to keep banging my head on that one. But it's just a waste of time. So I'm just gonna go back to my other games now. So it's finished. Like the next homework that I have now is just to, you know, analyze the new Esper, and then after that, analyze the new Esper. And after that, back to my Starfield. Finally, the story is done. Trial got what I want. Echo I don't need. Shop already used up all of the currency. Oh, this one I got extra. Nice. Do I want to get? What is this? Oh, this one have Emma inside. That would have been great. Yeah, but I prefer this one. Let's go with let's just go with the Inferno right now. Okay, that's all. Up already. Okay, I never even do Sentinel Hunt anymore. Event. Okay, just like that. Pass. One. And I think there's another one. I forgot. What was it? Oh yeah, Cube Miracle. Yeah, if you don't have time to play the games anymore, at least do the raid to 3rd floor like this. Just quit. And even just doing that, I always keep forgetting. Like, if you are my friend in my friend list, then you already know, like, I only online like once a week. So I guess that's it for tonight's stream, guys. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next